Yeah. Yeah. His eyes on finances.
Her hands control the pause.
Counted by the minute.
Then we walk through the doors.
Serious topics.
Thought-provoking.
His thoughts, her thoughts.
We keep it potent.
Lots of fun, no drama.
Every episode is smashed.
They try to play it light,
but we bring the truth of class.
Rod and Tanya.
Live and direct.
Speak it plain.
Earn that respect.
Don't come soft.
Don't come fake.
When we step in.
The room don't break.
Points blank. Event yours.
Points blank. Event yours.
They don't enter rooms.
They kick down doors.
Are they ballin'? Are they paid?
Let us see those checks.
Forget the power and the money.
We command respect.
Yeah. He brings the pressure.
She brings the proof.
Clean little debate
with a big picture truth.
We got opinions.
We got receipts.
Laugh through the headlines.
Then we hit the streets.
Timmy talk slick.
Y'all know that's trash.
We cut through the noise.
And we move too fast.
Rod and Tanya.
Live and direct.
Speak it plain.
Earn that respect.
Don't come soft.
Don't come fake.
When we step in.
The room don't break.
Points blank. Event yours.
Points blank. Event yours.
They don't enter rooms.
They kick down doors.
Are they ballin'? Are they paid?
Let us see those checks.
Forget the power and the money.
We command respect.
Yeah. No small talk.
No small.
No fake shine.
Real conversation.
Every single time.
Laugh a little.
Think a lot.
Say it with your chest.
That's the shot.
That's the shot.
Points blank. Event yours.
Points blank. Event yours.
They don't enter rooms.
They kick down doors.
Are they ballin'? Are they paid?
Let us see those checks.
Forget the power and the money.
Rod and Tanya live and direct.
What it do? What it do? Welcome to Live and Direct with your boy Rod and my sister Tanya from TNT Connect. We're going to go ahead and bring us on this screen here. Hope everybody's having a happy Monday. And as you can see from the screen, we're going to be talking about polygamy, love, lifestyle, or legalized cheating. What's your take? Tanya got a little poll up here that can't nobody tap on because it's on the thumbnail. And then she got some pros and cons that can't nobody read. So anyway, we're going to come up in here. Let me get my spectacles on. And we're going to get this thing popping. What is going on, everybody? I am one half of Live and Direct. It's your boy Rod. Tanya will be joining us momentarily. That's why I let the song play it in its entirety, man. Hope everybody's having a happy Monday, man. I got a question before Tanya get here. We were supposed to discuss this backstage. I'm sorry, I forgot my camera is moving with everything else that's moving. So I have a question. In a little few words, not no paragraph. What is polygamy to you? What does it mean? Because before she get here, your boy might be kind of confused. I know she's listening somewhere. She probably wherever she at right now, listening under the hair dryer, wherever she at. I don't know where she is. But let me see who we got in the building. Before I get in that, I want to thank everybody real quick. Thank everybody, man, because of y'all. The people that's on the TNT Connect side, the people that's on the Points Blank Experience side, I really don't care what side you're on right now. Everybody that contributed, whether you liked, viewed, subscribed, became a member, shared it out, watched a short, a video, or a live stream, the classroom, Live and Direct, it doesn't matter. I want to thank y'all. We finally got monetized. And I have been saying that I've been practicing. If you've been looking on social media today, I'm showing you that now it's game time. I do have this show tonight. Tomorrow night, I'll be doing on this channel and Investing with Rod, how to start a Robinhood account. Followed by Thursday, I'll be interviewing a man that I've known about 4 or 5 years. He's done 2,323 days in a row of YouTube content, and he will be joining us this Thursday. So let me see who we got in here. I want to thank the Nichols for becoming a channel member. Thank you so much. I know they had a free membership, and then they actually officially became a membership. and they recently got partially monetized. We got TJ's Destination in the house. Thank you. And I do got to do a better job of saying what's up to the members. So I'm going to be calling y'all out. And Miss Cheryl, what's going on? Say, hey, Point Blank event and chat. Now, if you see Event Yours or TNT Connect, they are TNT Connect is mostly Timmy's. They got me so confused. Tanya is on TNT Connect and Event Yours. So I ain't trying to figure all that out. She can tell y'all when she get here. So y'all tell me, man, what is polygamy to you? This about to get real interesting tonight. If y'all have comments, questions, the only thing I say is be respectful to the other viewers. By the way, man, if you're here, if this is your first time on Point Blank Experience, I'm going to talk to this crowd, and I'll let Tanya address how she does it over there. But if you see someone new in here that you've never seen before, 1, 2 people, just say what's up to them, man. Make them feel welcome. We are a loving community. We want to make people feel welcome. If everybody can speak, that's cool. Just keep in mind, I'm going to be slow in the comments, but at least a couple of people. If you never see them, just say, hey, how you doing? I know Keisha just asking for a friend usually takes care of that, and Keisha H and a couple other people. Make sure y'all do that, though. Hey, Yolo, you know I didn't. I'm going to say why she ain't here right now. This is all, she always get about, but this is all Tanya. This is all Tanya. I'm just here to give my 2 cents, and she going to get the other 98 cents. This is all her idea, Yolo. I know she going to get me with, hey, don't y'all snitch on me, though, man. Please don't snitch on me. Hey, what up, Jerry? Channel member Jerry Allen in the house says, hey, Tanya and Rod, Tanya, let me check the clock. Oh, she got 1 minute. Y'all know she claims she ain't never late. She better not be 30 seconds late tonight. I'll be talking smack. What up? House of X is in the building. Once the Leo. I was on a live the other day, man, and I'll let them put in the comments, or they can text Tanya, because we don't want to flood the comments with a show, but they have been donated. They worked their butts off, and they have 357 backpacks that were donated to their foundation. Their efforts have been going, and I think they may check out House of X, and I'll have someone drop their link in here so y'all can go over there and get the real details. I don't want to mess it up. I'm gonna need a cocktail. Yeah, y'all might want. Hey, I got some popcorn, man, because Tanya gonna be doing most of the talking. She came over there trying to get me in trouble. But y'all, I got me some popcorn. Ain't no stuff. Okay, let's on the front and the back. I got me some popcorn for them. But y'all see me pull out some popcorn, you know it's about to be good. What up, Leader Shade? All right, who else we got in here? All right, let's see. Renaissance Grandma. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for sharing it out. I said it in my last live stream. I hope you heard me. We got 17 real homies in here. I'm not sure if you're on TNT Connect. We are broadcasting to both channels, TNT Connect as well as Point Blank Experience. Please, if you haven't subscribed, I looked today. Tanya is 91 subscribers away from 1,000. Now, that's how you do it. Just because I done hit 1,000, that don't mean. Okay. I just got a message from the back cave. Anyway, so Tanya needs 91 subscribers, y'all. She's gonna be joining us in a few minutes, but that's a lot of time we forget. Just because I just hit 1,000 here, I want everybody else to hit 1,000. So she's 91 subscribers away. So make sure y'all you'll see a reason to subscribe by the time this get going on. What up, my co-host Keisha? Just asking for a friend. Says, hey, Punch Blank, Rod, and Tanya and Chat. Y'all, she make it seem like 3 people. I am Point Blank, that dash Rod, and Tanya gonna be over there somewhere when she get here. And hey, what's up, Life? How you doing? Yeah, great topic here watching. Woo, I'm glad you are. I'm gonna be watching too, y'all. I'm supposed to be co-hosting, but I might be watching tonight, man. Y'all don't tell Tanya I said none of this, please. All right, man. Share everybody speaking. Let me see where we are with this here. Oh, okay. You equal. Okay. You got I'm about to say mahogany. I'm thinking about Billy D. Williams and Diana Ross over here. I mean monogamy. I'm over here. Y'all charging to Tanya. Everything Tanya fault till she get here, and then I'm like I ain't said none of that. What up, MC in the building? How you doing? Make sure I miss no channel member. Jerry Allen, channel member in the house. I already spoke to, but I had to get that channel member in there. Yeah, hey, I had a busy day too once, and man, my day was crazy. My day was crazy. So I gotta get my iPad. I got stuff everywhere, man. I'm discombobulated. Cause I think I'm kind of confused with this, man. So I ain't seen nobody see. I guess y'all just waiting on me to tell you to talk about y'all know how we roll up here. Y'all got to get involved, man. What is polygamy to you? I mean, I ain't looking for Webster's or Einstein's definition. I want to know your definition. So, okay, so Jerry said more than one spouse. Okay. TJ said he got the popcorn, baby. Multiple wives. Oh, this ain't going good for Rod, man. I ain't gonna take. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to tell y'all something in a minute. Okay, 357. Hey, Sandra, I think I missed you. Well, I made a relationship with more than one spouse partner. That's all I'm gonna do for now, y'all. That's all I'm gonna do, man. Y'all say I ain't do that with y'all. Y'all gonna hear it in a minute, man. And I am a big man. I'm a bigger, and I ain't talking about weight either. I'm talking about I'm a big man because I'm about to tell y'all something in a minute. What up, Vicky? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, just asking. Said more than one wife. Everybody speaking to Vicky. Hey, what up, Tar? Tar, how you doing? Tar, I'm doing a investment class tomorrow night on this channel, and I'll be multi-broadcasting here and investing with Rod. For the people over there that may not know about PBE, we're doing it everywhere. Really, just one spouse and whoa, it's about to get good. What my popcorn? And I ain't even opened it up yet, but I see this. Boy, let me get some water, man. Boy, I just heard a little sound. Hey, y'all, it's an imposter back here. I got to do my security check, make sure this ain't AI back here. Raise your right hand. Repeat out to me. My name is Tanya now. Y'all, let me bring up my co-host and quit playing, man. She got me up here stressed out. What up, Tanya?
What up, Rod? How's it going? How's it going?
Man, when you hear what I'm about to tell everybody, including you, you're going to be tripping. This is about to get good. People got popcorn in the audience. I got some real popcorn right here. Somebody said, Yolo said she go and make a drink. So I asked a question just to catch up speed. I like your hair too.
Thank you.
All right. So I will read Jared's comment, but I proposed the question. We got 23 people here, tell you.
Okay.
They're everywhere. They're on your side, my side, everywhere. I told them too, you only need 91 subscribers to hit 1,000. See, I be watching. I'm watching everybody, even the people that don't think I'm watching anyway. So I asked them, what is polygamy to them? I knew that sounded like something Tanya would say, so I thought I'd try to be.
Look, that's one of the questions. It's good.
See, y'all, I know how to act when Tanya ain't here. Anyway, so what is polygamy to y'all? So, Tanya, I got to disclose something. So, Jerry said, really, that's all we just said, Tanya. I just been reading the comments. Really, just one spouse and side piece that they claim to be legal.
Well, that's a whole nother thing. I don't think it's really legal. I don't think.
See. Because I think me and you might be. Oh boy, what are you drinking on, Tanya? That looks like
just some prosecco. Some prosecco. That's it.
Oh, that's all it is. Well, I'm just drinking some just coffee, you know. So we close to the same. Here, let me get toast to the one. What are the pistachio and the coffee? Prosecco. I'm just
Timmy said he coming.
We got a special guest.
He said he ready for this conversation.
Timmy's the third co-host. Oh man, we shouldn't have did it vertical. I forgot about that because it's gonna be crazy, but they'll figure it out. If you could only see part of Timmy, unless him and Tanya get super close, and then I had to drop this new song I got.
Now you know what? Now what I can tell him, I can just tell him to log on upstairs, and he'll just have his own square.
I don't care. But no, that's gonna be weird. That'd be weird.
How that gonna be weird?
Because I ain't never seen you and Timmy in two different squares. That'd be weird for me. I don't like that. Y'all can do it, but I don't like it. I'm just giving my vote. Not that it ever counts, but I'm giving my vote anyway.
Okay.
My response is the simple version. Since you said no to paragraph, no, all right. Well, give me the simple version. Well, you can do a paragraph too. I don't care. I'll skim through that thing. I probably shouldn't say that tonight. I'll look at it. Let me say that the proper way.
So what? So okay. So that's what they think it mean to them.
Yeah, what they think, like what Rod think. So Cheryl said cheating in the next room. I think that was Johnny Taylor or somebody. All right, so cheating in the next room, married, possibly legally having a spouse. I'm hearing all kind of answers. Hey, what's up, Mickey? Thank you. Yeah, hit that like button. I can't say
What
it like
else they
that. Y'all
got?
hit that like button. That's the thumbs up. What up, Jags? Jags, what does polygamy mean in the world of bees and the honey slinger? What does, well, that's one of the coolest names, nicknames on YouTube. Don't y'all try to add honey slinger, you ain't gonna find him. But anyway, so at Points Blank Experience, beautiful chat. All right, y'all ain't got time. Y'all keep speaking. Okay. Oh, Desmond, what's going on?
What's going on, everybody in the chat? You know, I don't have control over chat. I am at
You
Rod's.
live at the same speed. If
I'm
you
at
had,
Rod's expense, so I'm saying hello to
if you
everybody.
had control, it wouldn't even be up right now. So, y'all, she just as slow as I am. I finally figured it out. She had me feeling bad for about 8 months. Hello, Rod. And everyone in chat. How's Timmy? Oh, he gonna be here tonight, Dad. This about to
He
get fun.
coming. He's coming. He
Oh, what up, Fanny? Fanny said, I got time tonight, boy. This here,
Hey, Fanny.
hey, man, I just don't be. Oh, I ain't never scared. Hey, I'm like, what's that dude now? But no, they ain't him. What's his name? What's his name that sing this song? Tell you.
Which one?
We ain't never scared.
Oh,
Hey,
I got it, but I can't.
We go just make everybody laugh. Let's say it's Big X the plug, even though I know that ain't.
That's fine. That's fine.
It is, man. Bone crusher.
Ah, that's right. That's right.
I got you over here believing. Yeah, we'll just go with Big X the plug. What up, Key? What happened, man? All right, y'all. We're gonna all right, time is a good question. Been locked. Oh, you been locked. Now he ain't talking about locked up, y'all. Well, he talking about married.
Right. So married is locked up. Ooh, you wrong for that.
Hey,
that's
man,
40 years. That's good though.
Well, they ain't get. I ain't even say that. He ain't get no mule or nothing, but oh boy, this go
40 years in the mule, huh?
Oh, it's a hot mess and not for the weak. All right.
It's a hot mess. Okay.
I ain't never heard that. Okay, hello to this side. Watch them. Oh, hold up. Woo. Y'all, I don't care what the polygamy is right now. Y'all got to hold on, man. I got to handle this here. Sandra, I want to thank you for that.
Chat.
I don't even know. Is it a period up in there? I can't see it, man. My glasses. No.
There's a period in there.
I was about to go to the bank and tell them, hey, man, y'all messed this up. Man, she got me so messed up. I lost my little sound. Maybe I deleted it when I was doing all this music. Now, there it is. Hey, Sandra, I want to thank you for that $20 super chat. Yeah, Thurston, thank you, man. You ain't worked it I don't know how long. I didn't even think you were still working. No, I'm messing with you. I thought Thursday you would be okay. You'll be there tomorrow. All right. So, why is polygamy mostly a man with many wives? Can't it be the other way around?
Okay, yeah, well, hold up, because this is a two-part we got today. Talking about polygamy as a whole, but we focusing on specifically polygamy, which is when the man has multiples. We're gonna focus on polyamory. I think that's how you say it.
No, polyandry.
Polyamory. It's amory. That's what it's spelled.
Oh yeah, they got one of them too. Yeah, it's on my list. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you got all the lists then. All the lists.
Oh man, you know I be researching. I think they came up with some new ones since we came up with
the one about the women with the men is next month. We talk about the men with the multiple women today, in addition to how you all feeling about this, how the men feeling about this. Should this be something that is the norm? Is it a lifestyle? Is it a religion? Is it just what people want to do? Let's talk about it because I got some questions.
Yeah, let's go and get into this. All right, so this is y'all. I'll be scrolling over here and pull it up if I see it. I want ladies first. Tanya gonna tell us what it is to her, and then I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. So Miss Cheryl said, "Put a ring on it." Okay, so it's a bunch of rings going on. All right.
Now you could put a ring on it though, but what that mean to some people. Like they could say, okay, I'll put a ring on it. I'm put a ring on her. You get a ring. You get a ring. You get a ring.
Oh man, I didn't even know it went that far. But
But
anyway,
now, well, you know what? I'm not gonna get into that yet. But I know that there's supposed to be levels to it. There's levels to polygamy now.
I think
Like,
I saw an
there's
episode
levels,
of that on Tubi.
Everybody is not equal, regardless of what they say. There's tiers and levels.
See, that's what I thought. I mean, that's what I think. Y'all, I don't know nothing about this here. I had to research it. I ain't never been in none of this stuff. So, anyway, so tell you, polygamy. What is it to you? Not no Webster dictionary version. What is it to you?
Okay, not the dictionary
Well,
version.
what's the dictionary version? What is it to you? I'm gonna tell you what I thought it was, think it is, whatever.
Well, polygamy is basically just multiple relations within one. Now, that's not the Webster's version of it, but I just paraphrased it.
You said multiple what in one?
Multiple relationships in one. Now, because you can't, well, in some cultures, you can marry more than one, right? But in some cultures, you can't marry, but you can still have multiples. So there's a difference. That's why when they mentioned the legal aspect of things, that's a whole different ball game right there.
So polygamy is more than one spouse, and polyamory is more than one romantic partner.
Okay. But let me tell you though, hold on. Because it's funny, go back to that last one you had, Rod.
All right, right here.
It's funny how, let me tell you something. This is how you could tell that a man thought of this. Because
how you
polygamy says more than one spouse, and that specifically implies, just from the man's standpoint, a man with multiple wives. They title polyamory with the woman having multiple partners. They don't say she has multiple husbands, though. So that's one of the things that now it don't upset me because I'm not personally involved like that. But do you see how it's not equal there either? That why the woman can't have multiple husbands like a man can have multiple wives? Just saying. MC.
Oh, they got something for that though, Tanya.
What they got?
They got something for that multiple, what you just said. You got, so according to Google, yeah, they said that if in polyandry, that's what I thought. You find a woman marrying multiple men. So it's one woman with two husbands. And polygamy.
I didn't look up polyandry.
Yeah, polygamy. It ain't even polygamy, it's polygamy. I'm like, hold up, I ain't typed this, so I know it's right. Polygamy is a specific form of polygamy where a man marries multiple wives. So that's polygamy. So I guess I gotta go over here and find okay. And
so to answer your question,
yeah,
what does polygamy mean to me? To you.
What
me personally, it means nothing. But to me, I feel that it's just when depending on the purpose of it. I'm gonna put that out there because just like people can debate on what is marriage for. Is marriage for love or is marriage an arrangement? A business arrangement, just saying. Because if you look historically, marriage, if you happen to love the person that you can build with, that's wonderful. But it wasn't always like that. Marriage was building alliances on both and growing and evolving. That's
what year did it multiply like it has?
What'd you say?
When did it multiply in the States? I mean, we know some cultures, some other parts of the world.
I know that there's cultures that they're able to have more than one wife. But like I said, there's tiers to this. Mm-hmm. Every wife does not get the exact same thing. They do not get the same level of respect. Yes, they do get certain perks, like the others, but there are that hold more weight. You got your first wife, and then you got everybody afterwards. Now, when you get into the reasons for that, is because in that culture, it's a matter of I can afford more than one wife. I can build my empire and my legacy bigger. So the more money that I have, the more resources that I have, I can take on more houses. Really is houses, sort of like, your kingdom. In other words, I can take on more houses with a wife to bear me more heirs and children to make my legacy bigger and take over. That is within the cultures. Now, when the Americans do it, they could give a damn about some goddamn culture. They doing it because, hey, I just want more than one woman and I just need you to be all right with it. And why can't we just be one big happy family? Like you gonna be the one that's gonna be like the wife. You're gonna take care of the kids, you're gonna stay home, you're gonna cook, you're gonna clean, you're gonna make sure my drawers is ironed. Yes, I did say drawers and underwears because some of them go that far. Like you are the housewoman. Then they got another woman that might be just as successful as he is. And she's out there with a job, bringing income in, building up empires and businesses and stuff. That's his business partner. Then he may have somebody else that's like, this the one I go on vacation with, having fun, doing all these things with, this is the one that yes, we'll have children or whatever. But guess what? When they're all one big happy family, sometimes stuff not fair, So to me, I just feel it's more selfish right now. When you get people who don't understand the reason why and what that really is in terms of having multiple spouses. Multiple spouses basically mean you're trying to build an empire. True empire. We ain't talking about Pookie, Ray Ray, and them having 11 baby mamas. That is not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Now, having multiple romantic relationships, people do that every day. They just don't say nothing. So I don't really feel anything about that part because folk do it every day. They just not open and honest about it. And when there are some folk that be like, okay, I'm down. I'll kick it with you, even though I know you got this one over here and this one over here and this one. As long as I get what I want out the deal, that's pretty much it. So,
AT.
What did Jeg say? I'm leaving the U.S.
of A.
Going back to Africa, then I think I'd be innocent.
Hey, Bill, if I ain't never seen you in here, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you're enjoying this. He said Mormons used to have, I'm going backwards, y'all, so don't trip. Mm-hmm. Used to have multiple marriages for a man, but that was outlawed years ago, even in Utah, but in some areas in the country, fundamentally, Mormons still do that, fundamentally. So I like that word, fundamentally. And then Keisha said she loved the sister wives. I ain't never seen that. Don't look like, I was watching Tubi. I don't think they had that on Tubi.
Well, they have this Netflix show called Polygamy. I have not gotten past the first episode yet, but I said, I need to watch it since we talking about the subject. But
I have it on my TV. I have the app, but it don't work because I don't have a subscription. So I can't do it. However, if all people is on board, this is why I've been laughing. Hey, do it. Big families are cool. Well, y'all wild up in here.
I don't know about shit. I'll hold on. It'll be my next question. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you hold on, man. Sandra says she's trying to work, and we messing up with this good topic. So, all right, y'all. Now I like what Miss Shaw said. I pulled these up while you were talking to him, but I just want to address it.
Okay.
According to the thing, it is illegal in the USA and other countries legal. Here's Rod's thought on it. Here's what I thought up until today or last night, whenever I started researching. I thought, well, I'm gonna tell you what it's supposedly is. It's legally having polygamy, more than one spouse. It is illegal in the United States to do that in all the states in the United States, from what I researched. According to the social media places, current and past, like Black Planet, and I ain't gonna name them all, but some sites back there. Just like everything, we done got a hold of one word, and warped it to what people wanted to be. Now, I ain't know. Well, I know it's a marriage involved in Rod's version prior to the day. So I'm just gonna say Rod's version. We all know it's prior to the day. Two people were married, and then they get a third person, a female, to join the husband and wife, and now it's two women, and they wasn't getting married, wasn't no putting no rings on it, wasn't no receptions. The reception when we go open the door when you ring the doorbell, we receiving you into this house, and the husband and wife had them a toy. I guess that's what we want to call it for the evening.
Yeah, but that's that's not the same. You got folk that do threesomes.
No, they did. They wasn't. There wasn't no pop-up threesome. This here was like
no. I didn't say pop-up. Some people prefer to have somebody that they trust. Like this is our girlfriend. Or what I don't like is always the third person is always a female. Why the third person can't be a male? See, men don't like that. Why the third person can't be a male?
Well, I'm with Tara's husband. Look what her husband said. He can only deal with one at a time. I don't care who it is up in there. Well, yeah, I do care, but I ain't trying to have all this going on. I mean, even in the younger days, man, I think it's a lot of men's fantasy to do this, but this whole polygamy thing, I think I'm really wondering, looking at the comments, do we have different perceptions of what we think it is? And my perception was totally wrong. I just thought, and then but some people out there ain't even married. They just got a boyfriend and a girlfriend, and then they talking about they're into polygamy, and they bring a third unmarried person. So it's three people, ain't nobody married.
That's not right. That's not the same.
But that's what they're calling it. That's what I'm saying. So you got people, I ain't into that polygamy stuff. Well, ain't nobody even proposed to you yet.
No. But there are countries where it is legal and officially recognized. And one place is Africa, of course. I can't pronounce some of these countries.
I can tell you one that I've been to, and it was interesting.
Okay. Yeah, all of this is Africa, and they named all of the Middle East, your Islamic areas. They approve it. Asia, they approve it. Countries where it's illegal are United States, Canada, the UK, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, China, Brazil, and Mexico nationwide. So there's your Islamic, your Asian, and your Middle Eastern cultures. Yes, with the minus of maybe a couple of their, a couple of their countries on their continent.
Hey, I personally witnessed a for real polygamy. Not
when?
I'm about to tell you.
What's their name?
I don't know. Well, I do know his name. I don't know their name though. But it's in a Middle Eastern country, and I was in the military back then, and we went to this place. And at the time, I ain't going to name no name, but at the time, this person was the richest person in the world. This was before IT came up, like in the .com boom. And I forgot how many wives he had, but it was a few. It wasn't no couple, it was a few. And every business, he owned everything. The whole little place I was.
Okay.
This ain't make believe, I'm for real. At every place you went into was a picture of him. And then it might be a picture of him and a different woman. I said, this dude took polygamy to the whole next level.
Well, hey, in that culture, I guess if they can afford it, right? I mean, if you really think about it, ain't that what some of the side pieces why they stick around anyway? Because I know they ain't sticking around because he broke.
I don't know, man.
Remember
what you said? What episode about that mattress on the floor? He might be broke. I doubt it though. You don't remember? You froze.
Sandra said a third person can't be a male because there would be a loss of control or two males clashing for control. I'm sorry, Sandra. I'm visualizing the moment where
See,
they fighting, trying. Never mind. Let me just.
I think we live in a hypersexual society now. So I don't even know if that's will they be fighting? I don't know, man. I really don't know.
I don't know. Nowadays, one might say, "Hey, let me get in." I'm just saying. Nowadays,
Oh man,
you might be able to get the third male this time. Said there's a tripod. There are a lot of tripods and quad relationships. That is true. That is true. But would you? Okay, so okay. I'm gonna let Rod you get through your starred because I see you got like 8 starred ones.
I'm gonna take them out because I think I went through them all.
Okay. Reason I'm saying this is because I'm curious to know in the chat are you willing to share? Forget what your mental beliefs are, because I know there's a lot of, let me tell you something. There's a lot of things that people don't do because of just the way they were raised, their moral values, and in some other cases, because people might think a certain way, right? But if it didn't matter what other folks thought about you, would you share? Would you, if you're a woman, would you be one of the sister wives? If you're a man, would you be one of the multiple husbands or boyfriends?
If I was a man, would I be one of the multiple dudes? No.
No. If you were a man, yeah, would you?
Yeah, would I be? Would
a woman who had multiple boyfriends?
No. Well, no.
Okay. See, I put it to you this way. Then let me ask the question this way: would any of you be willing to do it knowingly? I put it that way because
it is some people doing
the world is happening anyway.
Yep,
you just don't know.
That's why I just said well.
The thing is, I found him cheating. Okay, well then that means you was number 2 or number 1, and she was number 2. Same thing, vice versa. So it's happening. It's just that people are hiding it because people might not, play the game with them. So, but I'm pretty sure I'm just being honest about this. And I've had older men say this or whatever, and most of them say, you know what? The older I got, I find out the more honest you are, you can pretty much have what you want as long as you're honest. Because most of the time, what the other person is usually upset about is not that you have somebody, but you didn't give them the choice to deal with you whether you had somebody or not. Like, it's like you're taking that choice away from them. So a lot of them say they just open and honest and say, look, I'm just dating, I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm not looking for nothing serious, blah, blah, blah. Or you still want to kick it with me. And there's some women that'll go, nope, never mind. And then there's some that be like, okay,
But your question was about this dude, like, would they and I?
Yeah, well, vice versa. Now, I don't want to get too much into that part. Well, I don't want to get too much into that part because, see, I know the men don't like that. Y'all got double standards. Y'all don't want the woman to have multiple choices. Y'all just want to have multiple.
I know. I don't want no multiple choices either. Charles' husband already said it's too much to keep up with. And then, hey, I got to introduce you to, I got a bunch of friends in here, but here he is, right here. Let me find it.
Hello, everybody. Want to say hey to everybody. Rod is in charge of the chat, so I'm just saying hey in case he don't get down to you and he don't say hey.
Hey, I'm saying hey to everybody because if Tanya was in the chat, we'd still be saying the same old thing that we say right now. So it don't matter who in charge. There's a million comments, but I got to go back to that. Hey, this is Mr. Bammett with Arthur Butler. Man, he said he ain't sharing nothing, but
he ain't sharing nothing.
I've adopted Mr. Bammett as like my uncle. He don't know her yet, but I've adopted him as my uncle. And Miss Cheryl is my aunt. I'm getting a lot of family in this PBE world. So now, Tanya,
Yeah.
first of all, with this sharing thing, then I got to read this comment along with it.
And don't forget, we ask people to answer a question. So when you ask, hold on, let me go and put this in here.
Well,
And
that's
then
what we about to get to.
that way when we ask the question, anything below them lines are
well, let's just go over this then. Well, I ain't gonna say it, but it ties into this. So Sandra said yes, because once the soul tie comes into play, people will not be able to stay in their roles because of emotions.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Tanya said, I'm not willing to share, but more people are sharing and don't know. That's what Tanya said. Yeah. Yeah. You think you're the only piece, and you might be the side piece. Thinking you
okay. You might be the side, you might not even be the side piece. You might be the third piece. You don't even know that.
Oh, I gotta find Jerry's last question. She said,
could y'all answer my last question? Am I wrong?
Do me a favor, Jerry. Put it back in the comments, and I'll go all the way down to the bottom, and I'll read it as soon as I see it. Not see it, but as soon as I read this next one or two.
While Rod is going through these and some of these talking points from the chat, put in the comments, are you willing to share? Okay, go ahead, Rod.
So Sandra say nope, and then Keith said head to the no. I'm gonna go to the bottom, and hey, I'm waiting on you, Jerry, to put that at no. Nope, there's no question of, as long as you try to minimize profanity. There's no question. This is an opinionated, thought-provoking, give your opinion topic. So Keith said to the no. Nope, I don't need no help. Behrman said, Keith, she's gonna have to have the responsibility to take care of him. Laugh out loud. I am dropping off laundry and picking up dinner. So MC, what you said, you would share? Inquiring rods want to know. What you get out of that? Turn that comment. I'm gonna keep going though.
She's gonna have to take her. Well, no, this just what MC said. MC said, look, if this person gonna be here, well, then I should have less headaches. At the end of the day, that's pretty much what MC is saying. I should have less headaches. Now,
so Yolo said she agreed with you, Tanya. Honesty. You're removing the aspect of betrayal by being honest.
Correct.
Hey, what up, Timmy? Man, it worked. We can see it. I can see him over there. So she's now. How many people? Just when you tell the truth, and then now it's all out on the table, like that blues song, everything's out in the open. But then when those emotions do come up, and they gonna come up, we can say they won't. Then even though you told them, they can still come back. They can and will probably say, "Hey, you betrayed me. You're not loyal," and they knew the whole time what was going on. You don't think that's possible, Tanya?
I think that's possible. I think that's possible on both sides. But the thing is, more women are emotional, but it all depends on what happened and when they do certain things. Because some of them can act just like me. Oh shit!
Oh, okay. I saw that, Jerry. But I was looking for a question. I pulled it up while she was talking. But Jerry said, "What's good for the goose should be good for the gander, not gender." No, ain't nothing wrong with that, but I gotta facts, Tanya. What's good for the goose should be good for the gander, not.
Yeah, but we all know it don't work that way. Let me tell you why. Because most of the time, men can do things without emotion. And so if a woman does it, a man assumes that she done caught feelings, and that's the betrayal there. See what I mean? So now we gonna get into that one next week. We ain't touching on the one with the woman having multiple men, because we already know the men don't agree on that one. But since hubby is here, why don't you come on in? See, he was right here. Right. I need you to come over in here when you talk. And they want to know how do you feel about polygamy? A man with multiple wives. Do you approve of that? Don't approve of that? Would you be willing? How you feel about your spouse having to share?
Well, I'm gonna put it out there like this, and everybody know how Timmy is. I consider myself a king. I ain't never seen 2, 3, 4 kings sit on the same throne. That's the best way to put that out there.
But have you seen multiple queens?
I ain't never seen multiple queens, neither.
But that's what I said. I said there's tears to this.
It ain't no
there's tears because usually only one gonna sit on there at a time.
It ain't no tears. That everybody got a right to live their life the way they want to live. I don't judge, but I'm just saying, for my view and my lane, I ain't but one king and one queen, and I don't need chambermaids and all that other stuff in my life because more problems, more headaches. Because you can't keep everybody on the same page. We was built a certain way by God to set up high. We either gonna love one or hate one. We cannot love two. We ain't capable of that. See, we be built a certain way.
Now
you're gonna love one and you're gonna hate one. Now, even if you say, "Oh, I love both of you," you lying to yourself.
Well, that's why I said there's levels to it, and I was saying that in some cultures, marriage has nothing to do with whether you love a person or whatever. It's all about growing their legacy, having more heirs, and being able. It's almost like real estate. You like a monopoly board. You buy this house, buy this house, buy this house. Next thing you know, you got the whole board, and can't nobody come in and do anything because all of this is you. So there are some cultures where that's what marriage is. Marriage is. It's about growth. It's about expanding. It's business. It's all about how we come together to grow this. And unfortunately, a lot of the times, the women are what the women is supposed to do. You're supposed to take care of. You're supposed to uplift. You're supposed to help the plant the fruit. To evolve and continue the legacy.
All I'm gonna just say is what somebody just put in the chat. I'm just saying, I don't care what culture it is. It always gonna be a demise. It's always gonna be a certain level of jealousy. It's always gonna be that competition. We not built that way. God didn't make us that way. We just built one way. God didn't make Adam and Eve and Sarah and Jesse and all them right there together. He made Adam and Eve. That's the way we built. We are built for to have one king and one queen.
See, that's like if you, especially, I ain't going to marry, if you married for the reasons to be married, this shouldn't even be a question.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It shouldn't even be a question. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be in love with no two women.
No.
But most of them aren't.
But I'm going to go a step farther. I'm just going to go and cut to the chase. I think this whole polygamy, I don't know about no other cultures, but I know about the culture in Texas where I'm at right now, in California where I was, in Arkansas where I used to be. What's going on in 2026 with this whole polygamy thing? People just want more sex than they could get, as much as you could get. I don't care if it's polygamy, quadruplicity, and whatever other numbers come along. That's what it is. That's what people just, I can't say what I want to say.
They just hungry. They hungry.
I wonder how they be splitting the bill. I bet all three of them don't go out to eat. I bet they one at a time, but in the bedroom they want three. Come on, man.
Well, let me tell you, I think that sharing and going in the chat and see how many people are willing to share. I just want to know. I just want to know if there's some folk that's honest and will say yes, they willing to share. Because now, okay, so that was marriage,
right?
But like I was telling the group that there are people doing it and don't even know it though.
Okay, now I'm gonna say this
hold on, because before Timmy was a king, Timmy was out there with a bunch of chambermaid. Well, not chambermaid because you weren't a king back then. What would they call you? You was a
prince. A prince.
Well, you were a prince sowing his royal oats, I guess. So what do you call that? I'm just saying, what do you call that?
Well, this is what I call it. If you already done lined up your life a certain way and you don't want to get married and you just want to be out there in the street and be for the streets, but own it. Don't be trying to tell nobody, well, I love you, we're going to do this, but you know
now
you for the streets.
Now that I agree with.
But
that's
they
what
are
we're
owning
talking
it,
about.
Jimmy. These some people out there that are in this, they owning it, they telling each other they love them and all this, but I think they just confused.
Don't kiss me.
They just confused. Or I'm gonna use another L word that don't end in E, it end in T. It's all lust.
That's it.
Yeah.
That what they need to change the word from polygamy to just a whole bunch of lust going on.
Well,
Exactly.
I know this is what I think it is. I think that how people are living themselves outside is what's been going on in people's minds all the time. It's just that people don't act on it because of self-conviction. So they don't act on it. It's just like, I'm pretty sure everybody in the world got a fantasy in their mind that they would probably love to do, but it's either immoral, it's against the religion, some that they don't need to be doing, really shouldn't be doing, but it's just something that's just in their mind. Like, people are innately greedy. Yes, love has nothing to do with it.
Well, the thing about that is, see, we emulate what we see on the big screen.
And the little screen too. Don't forget about that little screen.
You're right about
Everything that you see is something that has been planted in your mind, and that's what makes you want to act out. See, and that's the thing. So that's why I tell everybody, put that big K in front of your name, put those big boy pants on, walk like a king. We was destined to be kings, not princes, not paupers, and not chambermaids, and not harlots in the street. But you got to own that. But it's a lot that goes up under that umbrella. But see, people don't want to do that. And then the music and all this other stuff teach you something totally different.
Well,
but at the end of the day, that right there ain't gonna tuck you in at night. It ain't gonna take care of you when you sick. And then on the top of that, when you really need somebody to talk to, you know who you're gonna be talking to? Nothing but the walls.
Look,
trust me.
What's her name? Sharon is not caring.
Exactly.
There's a couple of them, man. I got to go back up here. I'm going back. I'm just getting through them as I see them. This is true as well, Tanya. Usually the building and growth is the reason people do this type of stuff. Most of us are not conditioned that way.
Exactly. They, you know, there's a lot of traditions in cultures that you get some people that want to emulate, but they don't really understand what that means. They don't understand what it entails, what effort it is, you know, what status you need to be, or what how much discipline you need to have, things of that nature. They want all the benefits of it.
Yes.
But they don't want the responsibilities of it.
Yes.
Well, see, the benefits is just the bedroom. That's what I'm saying. That's the benefit, and all other everything outside that bedroom is the real responsibilities.
Well, then I put it to you this way: then you might as well just take out polygamy then, and just stick with the one with just the romantic relationships, then. Because most of them are not getting married. One, because they can't in most of the states and so forth, unless you're in those countries that I stated. It's not legal anyway, so you're not doing all of that. If anything, all you do have is just side pieces.
See, I think when I was a little boy, it was some pre-polygamy going on. They just wasn't bold enough to bring that third woman home to their wife.
That's what I'm saying, but it really wasn't. It
wasn't
wasn't
polygamy.
a spouse though.
Right.
It was a mistress. It was someone. You know, the wife had the house. The mistress had the apartment. You know, they like I said, there's still levels to it. Then you got people who they're willing to share, but everybody can't be number one, and there is always a number one.
Well, let me add to that. Let me let you get right.
No,
See,
go ahead.
there's such thing as having trash in your life. If you know your spouse or your mate is trash, you ain't got the balls to walk away. So you try to introduce some bullshit into the program. But the bottom line is all you're going to do is self-destruct on the tail end. Let's say you pull in another individual in a situation that's always toxic. It ain't going to get no better. It's just like people having children. I can tell when relationships from people that I know, when the relationship got in trouble, oh, here come a baby. Every time it's ripples in the water, here come a baby. And all that do, and people think children gonna solve an issue that you refuse to acknowledge. If you got a problem and you going in two different directions, then you need to be grown and own it and move on.
Mm-hmm. What's Sandra saying?
Sandra says, true again, Tanya, she walked it out. You remember that song, Walk It Out?
Walked it out in her younger years. Okay.
Ain't no wrong with that. Ain't no wrong. It's a time to play. And
I'll tell you, there's a lot of validity to that. Because I think I walked out some stuff too. That's why there's no way. Now, here's a thing I want to bring up. I think some of the people, especially 40 and up, that are doing this, either never had, they may have been restricted to one or two girlfriends, or
they never had the means to do it.
Yes, they didn't have the means. Then they went to college and got all this money, or they got married young. They had a spouse for so many years. Then when they get out there, they just go buck wild. But like a Sandra or a Rod, in all practical entertainment purposes, walked it out when he was younger, and she was younger. We're not worried about that in our latter years. We've done that, been there, done that. But
but I have to tell you though, you have generations that did not have an opportunity to live their best life, which is what these folks is doing in their younger years. Because like I said, they didn't have the means, or maybe they didn't have, like I put you this way, maybe they were not attractive, right? So now they done went and got some surgery or got on those Ozempic, got some veneers. Now their teeth look good, and they got the little hair transplant. Now they got some hair, and now they look like what they wish they looked like before. But they didn't then, so now they don't know how to act, because it's like, ooh, now I can pull in what I couldn't pull in before.
Or they could look like Shabba Branks and not have none of that and have a big old wallet.
Exactly.
And look real good.
Exactly. See, so a lot of times that's basically what it is. People are just doing what they want to do. And do I think that sexual, innuendos are very high right now? Yes. And it's just like TJ said, people, the TV sometimes is all people have. The media, period. Whether it's the TV, the computer, your phone, it doesn't matter. Media determines and shapes a lot of people's minds, and they don't even know it. Because before something becomes an action, and you didn't say this earlier, first it's a thought. You see it, it's a thought. You think about it. You think about it, then you start talking about it. And then when you start talking about it, then you start wanting to do it. And then when you want to do it, now it becomes an action. So all it is suggestives. Just everything. Before I Love Lucy, all these TV shows, you knew that there was a husband and wife. They had multiple kids, but you never saw them sleeping in the same bed. They both had two twin beds that they slept in separate. How did Lucy get pregnant? How did Ricky get Lucy pregnant? He had a twin bed. She had a twin bed. When did they get together to do all of this? It was just
when the camera was off.
Whatever, and they were married in real life too. But that's just where I think it comes from. But back to it, share. Okay, matter of fact, share. And let me take a pause right there real quick, Rod. For those of you watching, even y'all in the bushes, go ahead and hit that like button. Because I know if you're still here that you're liking it. So go ahead and hit the like button. Please share it out to folks so it'll get out in the algorithm so folk will come back for the next episode next Monday. And then if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you can get notifications.
And this is grown folks conversation. Sometimes you got to talk about it. And that's how you grow in life. You got to talk about it. You can't sit back and snicker and duck your head and put your head up under the blanket. It's 2026.
Because a lot of times, Timmy, that's the reasons we're in some of the predicaments we are in now as a people. We didn't talk about things. Mm-hmm. We kept it hush hush because it wasn't politically correct, or it was a family secret or this or that. But y'all, to start building, we got to start communicating. Let's Timmy
right.
just said the word. We got to start talking about. That's why Tanya choose most of the topics, but I be down with them. I just can't think of them because it's stuff we got to talk about as a people. And now, okay, Rod walked it out, Miss Sandra walked it out, but I got grandchildren that ain't even near walking it out, and they may come to me and say, "Hey, I'm in this situation, Grandpa." They ain't gonna call me that, Paul, whatever. What should I do? And I'm gonna be
Okay,
like,
see, hold on, pause. Ooh, pause right there.
I don't want to hear that.
No, because we gonna be honest here. We gonna be honest here. Can your grandchildren, whenever you get some, call you Grandpa? Can they call you Grandpa? Nigga, what is you, Paul?
I'm done. I got to mute the mic. They about to have a private conversation. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, sorry. Did you unmute it?
I did. Why y'all afraid to be called grand?
Well, see, I already knew how long it took them to want to be called.
You know, let me tell y'all, that's a telltale sign of the men that just feel like I'm still young. I don't need nobody.
It ain't no feel like I am still young. I started early, and their mother waited, but I ain't ready to be no grandpa yet. I'm giving them an option. I ain't getting no. But
okay, so how old y'all think y'all need to be? You in your damn 60s, and you where you at, Rob?
I'm 50.
I'm in sub grandpa. They would say I'm 56 and 11 months.
Okay, look, y'all double ARP. At what point do you think you need to be called grandpa?
74.
74. When you on your way out the door.
No, I'm gonna live to be like 98.
No, that's Papa. Ain't no Papa. We said Grandpa.
Well, all right, let me give you a better name then. What about Pops? Because I think one of my grandsons.
You know, no, because the dudes on the corner can call y'all Pops.
Oh no, they don't either. They call me school. They call me school. Old for old school.
Okay.
Hey, I'm glad Timmy saved the day though, boy. I'm glad you're here, Timmy, as usual. Because Timmy was like, Tanya just knew it was gonna be grandpa.
Like I just knew it. Okay, so how many people said they would share? I'm looking for
only one. And she didn't say yes. She went around the block and spending and all that other stuff. And that was MC. She said she talked about washing dishes together and the other person cooked the food or something. But I took that as sharing. Everybody else said no to the no. But see, tell you, I don't know why you asked that question. Ain't nobody go admit it in here.
Well, why not?
What are trolls at when you need them? Somebody need to come here and say, yeah,
look, Jerry Allen said. Look what Jerry Allen said.
What did you say? Jerry Allen said, "Hey, bro, Timmy."
The comment before that.
Oh, facts, Tanya. What's good for the good? Oh, yeah, said preach that word. Okay.
Because this is the thing, and I'm gonna go back to it one more time. If you got a spouse that's willing to share you outside of your committed relationship or what you started 5 years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, you need to look in the mirror. That's trash. It's already over. Because most men is like this. We want to spice up the relationship and bring another female. They ain't gonna let you bring another male.
We just said that.
They ain't gonna let you bring another male. See, but the thing about it is, when you get to that point in your relationship, be grown, acknowledge the fact it's over.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If I'm able to talk a woman into letting me bring another woman into the relationship, I'm gonna think they both crazy. And
exactly, they both trash.
That's just me though. I'm like, no, because ain't nobody really. Now, this is it, though. Let me read this. And I've pulled it up about 7 times. Loneliness, self-worth, and depression drives a lot of this for those who agree to it and then later go ham.
Yep.
For those y'all in the back.
Crash out.
Yeah, that ain't good. That ain't good. But look at all those 3 things. Now, loneliness can lead to depression. Lack of self-worth could lead to depression. So really the big word is depression. But look at all these angles. And then somebody, I think it might have been Miss Cheryl, said about manipulation. You know, but it's gonna start in these three here, this self-worth. But you know, I don't know. I ain't got no examples. But
Let me.
I got one.
What you got?
You
oh
right,
yeah, Timmy,
Bob.
go.
It's
This is
got
what
to be
your boy. Yeah.
You got to take pride in yourself and be who you are. My thing is, and my concept is, that people might get sick and tired of hearing it, ain't but one king, ain't but one queen. And you got to respect that, and there's levels to the game, levels to that. Now, I'm going to give you a perfect example. My wife said, baby, I got ants to figure out a way to get in this Cadillac. I said, bring it home. I'll take care of it. Soon as that Cadillac hit that driveway, I came outside, sweating like hell, and out there for 2 hours and a half, they made sure she ain't going to work with not one ant. And I'm out there sweating like a. She said, baby, you come. I said, I'll be in a minute. But I ain't going to have you riding down the road and you see us something biting on your leg and wreck your car. I ain't going to be that. I ain't going to do that. But see, that's what a king does. Always ride. It could have been 150 outside, but I wasn't going to let my queen ride down the road, ants in the car and all that. I don't do that.
But
that's what you look forward to. Rise it to the next level. Be better. Do better.
But see, that's a problem too, though, Timmy. I said in a whole y'all's live, it was y'all live a couple of days, Saturday night. I said, I love the way that Timmy loves Tanya. Respect. I said that in the comments. That's all I saw, and that's what I typed. But sometimes we got too many people getting in relationships. I ain't talking about just a salutation called on a queen. Too many people getting in relationships and tapping people, the king and the queen, and then they don't know if the queen might be boring, and then they go and get another queen that dropping it like it's hot. Right. And then they want to have two queens. That's why all this mess is going on, man. To communicate and ain't happening. And then everybody got these, hey, queen, and we just met yesterday.
Everybody can't wear the crown, Rob.
But they got some plastic crowns out there in their Kmart.
They wear the crown.
Well, I have to say that you can't. You said this. You can't put a crown on a jester and think he a king. That
exactly.
You can't make a jester a king just by putting a crown on him.
What about a frog?
Most of the time,
wasn't it a frog involved too, or something like that?
Ain't no
That's
frog.
That's it.
Jerry Allen said, "Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You got it already."
Yeah. Rack said, "Shout out to the host in chat. Real conversation that tests the validity of relationship." Yeah. But don't y'all break up because of Tanya and Timmy. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm just sitting up here reading the comments. No, man. Hey, for real, we got 17 real homies in the crib. Please hit that subscribe button, like button, share it out. And Law will tell you, okay, here we go. My grandchildren call me old lady.
No, and a little boy calls me grandma.
Mm-mm.
Old lady. Why she call you old lady?
I don't even like them two words because, like, when I grew up, the wife of like my mother was my father's old lady. I promised him I would never use them two words. Even if you are an old lady, I ain't gonna say old lady.
No, but you know what? But sometimes that's where kids get it from. Kids get from what you call the other person. Like, for instance,
well, they might not want to call them that either.
It's my niece, my youngest niece, my sister's youngest daughter, for a long time, called my sister Bae.
Call her what?
No, or call her daddy Bae. I can't remember which one. Bae. Because that's what my sister called her husband. That's what her husband called my sister. My sister's husband called her. So, of course, your child grows up going, oh, your name must be Bae. Bae. Calling her Bae. So kids say whatever they hear.
I mean, I could see the old lady, but I don't think my mom would have went for that one. Like me, if I'd have called my grandma, we called my grandma that we saw all the time that lived in my hometown, Granny.
Uh-huh.
And we call my grandfather Papa or something like that. Mm-hmm. And my grandma that lived in Florida, we called her Grandma and her first name, so it was Grandma Bernice. But we put the grandma, but she was, I don't know how that happened, but it made sense because she wasn't really like a granny. She popped in.
If they were ever in the same room, they knew who he was talking about. So
I think that's why they did it, but I don't know. But she was more like a papa and grandma, and my granny lived in the same town. So
okay. Paw, grandpa. They gonna be on snaps. And trust and believe neither of them are queens. Exactly, Sandra. Exactly. Sandra got another, and I can't click the comments. And Rob,
Oh, she got one there. What did it say? She got some crying, laughing emojis right here.
Oh, okay. No, I thought we didn't hit those. So let me ask this question. So most people said no to sharing. Hold on a second. Let me put this in the chat so I can make sure that we separate.
I think I'm doing a fabulous job over here, Tanya. You ain't got to.
Yes, you're doing a good. Sorry, honey. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job, Rob.
Y'all heard that for the record, right?
Okay. You know what, y'all? I'm starting to understand, and it has taken me many years. Men love praise. Ladies, just want to let y'all know that. I don't care how small or how big it is. Please let them know they're doing a good job. Let them know that you appreciate them. Let them know that they're awesome and so forth. I don't care how small it is. I don't care if all they did was change the damn light bulb. Make it a big deal. It means a lot to them. Right,
what was that, like a commercial?
No, I'm about to say, because you talking about goddamn comments. Look, you the goddamn host of the damn live. Then you supposed to work the goddamn comments.
What comments you talking about? I ain't saying nothing about no. Yeah, I like what you said. Now I love what you just said. I think you should say it again for the people in the back.
You see what I'm saying?
But no, see, but yeah.
No, I said I was putting the lines in the chat, so when I ask this next question, we know where the next.
Oh, I knew about that. But what did all that what you just said about, you know, if your husband changes, your man, forget that. If your man change a light bulb, or if your man speak to you in the morning, you should be appreciative.
That is true. But you don't say thank you for speaking to me this morning.
No, but no, seriously though.
Exactly.
I like what you just said. I like, because see, you know, when I didn't even know about no love language. I don't know where they done came up with all this new stuff, but I came to the conclusion my love language is affirmation. If that equals you let me know I exist.
But that's his love language, is words of affirmation.
That's right.
I think I got about 4 languages, really. How many is it total?
There's 5 love languages. I don't think people have multiple. I just think one is the most. The other ones are what everybody would love.
That's a whole other topic, y'all. We're gonna talk about love language.
I know, right? There we go. We'll get into that another time.
Yeah, because I dated
let me ask this. To the lady, I got a question for the ladies and I got a question for the men. There's probably more ladies in here than men. But they're probably men here. They probably just in the bushes. So come out the bushes and answer the question. Would you, now I know we talked about sharing, but I'm about to set some circumstances first.
Okay, yeah. Like if they've been in the pen or something?
No.
No, go ahead.
So to the ladies.
So I can't answer that.
To the ladies, would you agree to be wife number 2 if the marriage was healthy, respectful, and financially secure? Men, would you be comfortable if your wife wanted another husband? So
you ain't even got to ask me that, because you know my answer.
That'll be most men.
You ain't got to ask me that neither.
All right, so
I'm walking out.
Mickey said never, with all caps.
All capitals.
Jerry said nope. Ain't nobody gonna be no second wife now. I don't care. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't care, but I don't see nobody saying it.
Yeah, we don't care.
Well, Yolo said she said she gotta leave. Hey, if it's a choice, she gonna be the first wife.
First wife all the way. She said if she gotta be one, it's gonna be number 1.
Yes, we are incapable of being number 2. We won't build like that.
Yeah, like Nelly said that. 1 is a winner and 2 nobody remember. He said that. Right. So don't do that, y'all. Lynn said nope. Tara said I can only be uno. And for those that ain't got no Rosetta Stone, that's 1. All right. Nope. Ain't nobody gonna admit it.
Where the men at?
Oh, here come Clifton.
You said Clifton.
Clifton said, hell no. But you asked the man too.
Okay, no, because you pulled Keisha thing up and then you said Clifton, so I didn't know.
No, well, I'm behind. I just saw Clifton over here. Clifton said, hell no. What up, Clifton? Thank you for being here, supporting the brothers on this side. If my husband even approached me with that, he would be divorced in the morning. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing because that's Miss Sandra. But if that wasn't Miss Sandra, he still got another person there. So
hey, know your worth. Know your worth. Know your worth.
But see. Now I got a question though. I got a question right here because we didn't see 2 divorces. Miss Sandra said, "Hey, Sandra just hit 500 subscribers too as well, y'all. Shout out to her." But Sandra said it will be a divorce in the morning, and Rack said, "As long as divorce is set in stone, I bid her to bed." We say that, but if this all really happened, ain't nobody turning the divorce light switch or feelings off.
No.
That first of all, we talked about Bone Crusher earlier. He gonna be crushing some people. If somebody asked me that, or I halfway knew it, thought it, or suspected it, when I put it all together and put my little Sherlock Holmes hat on and figure it out, I don't care what. I ain't going to no court because I ain't gonna be able to drive. I'll be too busy crying and hurt.
That part.
I mean, I'm being real, man. I mean, I know now. Eventually, I'm gonna get to the courthouse. Right. It might be the next day, or it ain't gonna be. No. I'm gonna be on the phone too busy talking about how could you? Probably write a song about it on my new music channel.
Lord have mercy. Lord, don't let him write another song.
Yeah, my next song gotta be fast.
Unalive. Yo,
On the line.
Rex said,
death. Till death, that's where we at, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know, y'all ain't gonna hear about no divorce over here. You gonna hear about a funeral, just so you know.
That's how I would. That's what they did where I live. That's what everybody said, and that's probably what it was gonna be. Or a bad injury or something. Sure they call 1-800 injury hotline or something. But I know ain't gonna be too many people smiling unless you, even if you can't stand your wife, to see her with the newly crown, what Timmy's been saying, king, and you ain't got no crown no more. I don't care if you don't even like her, you're gonna be hurt.
Yep, it's gonna be problems.
So speaking of unalive, I saw advertisement because they have been talking about this for years, and they finally made it to where you can do it now. When somebody is no longer here, instead of cremating them, you put their body in it looked like a little biodegradable egg sac thing, and you can plant them at the base like so, and it grows into a tree. Basically.
Oh hell no!
Grows into a tree.
No.
And so as the body decomposes, it feeds the tree like compost. Basically,
so these fools that came up with a way to take your relative and biodegrade them or whatever you just said and put them in the ground, and then next time I know every time I'm walking by a tree, I'm walking by what used to be a relative.
But that's what Timmy want to do.
No.
You said you want to be put in the backyard.
So I want to be cremated and throw up my ashes in the backyard.
Well, what difference?
Well, he don't want to become no tree.
Look, I don't want to take my body and just throw it out there to become no that. You know the smell and the odor.
No, ain't no odor.
Ain't no more smell, Timmy. You biodegradable.
No dirt on it. There go that stinking ass Timmy, y'all. I just got to go out there and put a little more dirt on it, and the smell will go away.
Y'all go out there and water Timmy. He the third tree.
Right. You know what I'm saying? He need a little water. He a little dry.
Now that'll be ground for a divorce with me. If you ever ask me about, I don't care what you do with me when I leave. I don't care. I usually didn't want to be cremated in case I felt it. But that would tell you this was Arkansas days. I'll be honest, probably like 12. But I don't want to be no tree. Anybody that's listening, they got anything to do with what happened to me when I'm not here. I don't want to be a tree. I don't. Mm-hmm. Put me in the ground. I don't want to spread over no ocean because I ain't gonna really be together no more. I don't see.
I told my family, just cremate me, put me in a little necklace, give a necklace to everybody and be done. Don't bury me, don't put me nowhere. Don't put me on top of no. What you say? Where I'm going? I'm not going in the backyard.
You gonna be in the backyard.
Hey,
I'm not. I
Tony,
don't want to be in the backyard.
You ain't gonna know what you want. You gonna be gone.
hey,
I'm going in.
I'm telling you now. I love when Timmy
Look,
comes here.
this what I tell people all the time. When they said death is what it is. You don't come back to do nothing.
That's
You
right.
don't come back and say, I thought I told you I want to leave in a black coffin.
No, that's
You
why.
don't come back and say, I didn't want to be cremated.
Hey,
You
tell you,
gone.
Tim.
You ain't coming back.
That's why you get an executive of your estate that is not family that's gonna make sure stuff go the way it go.
Hey, Tanya and Timmy, this is a true story. When I worked in the car business, I was outside getting some fresh air, and this couple was trading in their car. And while they were trying to trade in a hurry, too, I knew something wasn't right. I thought they stole it. But it was getting repoed. So the repo man came and jacked their car up while it was in the trade-in evaluation section. And the lady said, hey, they repoing your car. The dude just sprinted like Carl Lewis. Hey, hold on, man. You had a car. Let me get my grandma out the trunk. He had her ashes in. I promise.
No.
Man, I promise. That's why just put me in the ground, man. I don't need to be part of all that. But hey, Miss Cheryl said I'll cry for 2 days and steal divorce. Now I can see that. I can see that. We ain't gonna be talking about getting back together.
And
But,
keep
I
the
mean-
communication open, and read between the lines often.
Man.
Learn her early. Oh, okay. That he's saying about the woman. Learn her
But
early.
Rack wasn't here when we was talking about the communication could be open, but Timmy summed it up, and I can't do it as good as he did. But the media turns into the sight, and the sight turns into the brain, and the brain turns into action. And even though you had that open communication, you find yourself drifting over to the bad side. Did I get it close?
Exactly. Okay. The brain is stimulated by what we see on social media, the TV, the movies, and all of that, and it stimulates the brain. But a lot of times it brings out that dark side, which we all have, but it brings it out. But the thing about it is, you always got to go back to your day rules. Ain't but one king, ain't but one queen. Now you can live that foolishness in your mind, but the minute you let it walk out that door and materialize, that's your ass.
Put that back.
Which one? Which
She
one?
say YOLO.
What Yolo said?
The one before that.
This one here?
You said he does will haunt them if they did that to me.
I'm with you, yo. I honestly,
YOLO, I'll be back there ruffling my motherfucking tree, limbs and bristles, and be like, "Hey, told you don't put me back here."
hey, I ain't gonna. I almost said something. I ain't gonna. I told my mom when she passed. Well, I asked. I ain't tell her nothing. I say, Mama, I think you did the best you could do while you was here. I don't need you coming back to see me. And I was serious.
Exactly.
I was serious, and I hope she don't change her mind. We had an agreement. So, all right, or spread my ashes around the world as you travel. Okay. Now, hey, TCT.
Okay, now that's what my best friend's mom did. She said she didn't want a funeral. She wanted her body cremated, and each of the kids have some of the ashes. And when they go on vacations, they take some with them and sprinkle as they go.
I did a lot of burial at seas when I was in the Navy. I mean, I wasn't in the ceremonial group, but we did. You would be surprised how many we do. The U.S. Navy, a lot.
Mm.
I don't know how. I think Timmy, man, it may have to be a veteran. I think for the Navy to do it.
They do what? What do they do?
Burial at sea. We'll have a ceremony. The ship will go quiet, and then you'll have them. They go do it off the fantail with the back of the ship.
Right.
And you'll have them do the ceremonial stuff, the flag. If there is a flag, they'll fold it up. Ain't no wife there to present it because we're out to sea. It's the real crew plus this people. Prior to it happening, I ain't going to tell you where they were, but then they gonna already be rolling with us. They ain't gonna like get helicoptered in. They're out to sea with us until we do the ceremony.
And then what that do? Just drop them in the water?
No, it depends on what type it was. I've seen caskets. I've seen
the
that was pretty
caskets
tough.
go in the water.
Yeah, but like we'll have certain sections of the ship where you have what they call the rails, but you'll have those little things that you could take off, and then you could take that section of the rail, so they'll kind of it's got holes so it will sink. It's not
It just go to the bottom of the ocean.
or until the fish get it or whatever, the whales or whoever get it. I don't know.
You ain't want nobody to drop you out the airplane.
Backyard.
And then you have people that if it was cremation, you didn't want to. They would do everything possible, change course of the ship, because we have people to get the winds a certain direction. Because when you throw it out there, they didn't want it to come back, and so the ship would maneuver and do it. They would predict the time of the ceremony based on the weather and the winds. And if the winds were say going north and going south, we're headed north, we would change courses to get maybe flip the ship around. So
really?
It's a lot to go with it. But yeah, we talking about possibly making a lot of babies, not people dying. So
sorry y'all. We gonna get back on track. We gonna get back on track.
Yeah, some kind of way.
Flippy said body bags. Look, let's.
Hey, what's up, TC Travel K Trip? What's happening? If I say some acronym TCT, this is what we tuned into. Yeah, it had on the thumbnail: polygamy, legal, love, lifestyle, all that other stuff. Yeah, it is interesting. YOLO, man. Let me see. All right, so
the tree would look like it had arms that was handing out fruit.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be split up either.
She said she'll be that Whomping with that that Whomping Willow on Harry Potter.
Yo, hey, okay, Clifton, he cleared it up. It has to be veteran. Clifton, did you serve? I'm curious. I don't know. If you did. Oh, well, was he in the Navy? The Marines, Air Force?
Air Force.
Air Force.
Okay. So yeah, it could be any branch. We didn't just do the Navy, any branch. We did any branch. They requested it. So body bag. Yeah, maybe body bag. Hey, right. Hey, what up, Keisha H? What's going on?
How you doing? What up, Keisha H? Coming through.
The whooping willow or the weeping willow.
What's going on, Kathy?
Sound like you got those switches.
Sound like you got those switches off that tree as a young child. My aunt
ain't even think
had
about
a weeping willow. I know about that. Man, those switches hurt.
Look,
there wasn't no regular tree either.
Now I tell you what hurt, because that's the only kind of tree we had was a pecan tree. I mean, they had little. Maybe it was the hedges. I don't know where my mama got them from, but they was dangerous.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. My grandmama gone. But grandma, I'm gonna just say that you were wrong when you used to tell me to go get a switch off the tree so you could beat me with the switch.
Sure enough.
Now
make you think about it
many times
on your way back.
I was getting them whipping. I was talking to God. God, please make my grandmama fall down because she don't whoop me too hard. But I'm just thinking.
You better think about it next time you do something stupid.
We was tortured back then. Go get that switch. And then you come back with one that wasn't suitable, and I'm going to beat you twice as hard. Go get me a bigger switch.
Well, I like that we said that, because they might be tying some of this into their polygamy.
Well, I don't look, it all depends on what the second wife like, right?
Well, hold up.
How so the second wife got the main vote?
No, what I'm saying is, when you talk about the switching and the whipping and stuff. So, when you get people that may have certain fetishes, right? Mm-hmm. And they may not want to do that with their first wife. They may want to get a little chick on the side and do it or whatever. That's what I was trying to say.
I just had a thought. I'm sorry. So we're gonna just gonna jack the side piece up. That's what we're saying.
No, maybe the side piece like being spanked and whipped and all of that stuff.
Look, so like anything she gonna do to get in that queen spot. So she trying to be the chambermaid forever.
In the queen spot.
She trying to be there forever. She trying to move up.
But I got a question. So we already said the person that's agreeing to this could be depressed and lonely, or various maybe some mental. What about the person that's requesting this to happen? What category are they in? Like
they in a opportunity. It's opportunity. It's opportunity. Come on now. I mean, I don't know why, especially y'all, both of y'all men right here. I don't know why y'all acting like y'all don't like this is a whole different mindset than what y'all normally had anyway. So
No,
I'm not
back
talking.
then,
I'm not
back
right.
then.
That's fine. But there's no time frame in this category right here.
But
This
see,
is yes. Okay, we're
Yes,
not
it
talking. Okay, we're not talking about the happily married people. We're not talking about the people who have evolved and this is not for them.
we're
We're
talking about the players.
we're talking about the folks that feel like I need more. And this one person is not enough, or they're not giving me what I need. And I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna get right back on topic. Nobody in this world was ever meant to be your 100% because then you wouldn't need God for nothing. And He never makes anything to where you never need Him ever again. So there's nobody 100% because you still need something substance from Him. So I'm just gonna put that out there. Back to this. Stop acting like it. First off, I'm gonna put this out there. You, Rod, you, Timmy, before y'all got to this, no, he didn't.
I'm here. Go ahead.
Before y'all got to this stage in y'all life, y'all would, I'm pretty sure, would have you. I got a better question. Have you ever did a threesome?
No.
Why? Why? Was it because the girl said no?
Listen.
Hold on. Was it because the girl said no?
Wait a minute. Rod, at this point, this is where you check in at. Everything is no. Have you been a threesome, foursome, whatever? No. How many people you had in your life? More than 20? No. More than 10? No. 2,000? No.
Keep on talking, Timmy. Keep on talking,
No.
baby.
The answer gonna be no.
I put it to you this way. I'm pretty sure you had your sowing your oat days, Rod. You've had your sowing your oats as well. So I'm pretty sure there's been opportunities for y'all to be living this polygamy, polyamory, however poly relationships that y'all had. Whether they knew about it or not, y'all lived that life.
Well, hold up, Tanya, because see, first of all, the way they're doing it now is on a whole different level than when I was 20 or 25 or even 30.
Yes.
Now, have I engaged in some of those activities you mentioned? Yes, I'll be straight up.
Engaged in those activities. Okay, Mr.
But it was exactly, first of all, it was part of my bucket list. I had a bucket list.
Like you had to check it off.
Check it off. And after I checked it off, it was nowhere near. And a lot of times we go through that, Tanya, it was nowhere near what I thought it would be.
Right.
So you're admitting that you did it.
Because your mind was entertained.
He said, right.
And what you heard and what somebody told you. See, a lot of time that person telling the tale is lying their ass off. So that's the part that we don't know. That
or every threesome is not equal.
Let me tell you something. Ain't that bad? Ain't nothing worse than doing something and you don't get what you thought you was gonna get out of it.
Cause somebody does
ain't nothing worse.
Let me clarify this now, because so mentally it was too much going on.
Right.
You said mentally.
Yeah, because you trying to be
well. You know what?
Like that song we've been singing.
For those of us in the hold on a second.
I was like that. Bobby
hold on. Wait a minute. I'm gonna put this in the chat just in case somebody feel froggy and feel like being honest about anything. If you had a threesome in your life, put a 1 in the chat. Okay, go ahead, Rod.
And remember, whatever you put in that chat, it'll be there forever. You can't go back and say, I did I do that?
So Timmy trying to talk to everybody out of the
door. This line, it's your ass.
That's in before them though.
It's still gonna be your ass. I'm trying to tell you. You're gonna be like,
Sandra said 1.
It's like that Bobby Womack song that we've been singing the last 3 or 4 episodes. I can't be in 2 places at one time, even if it's in the same room. Wow. It was just no. It was mentally. I was like, this is too much. Now, physically, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm like Tim. I'm getting amnesia now. I don't remember.
He just said she ain't never grown enough for these conversations.
Hold up. Hey, Keisha. Hey, man. Hey, so Sandra said 1. Okay, Sandra, I see you. I see you. All I heard was Jodeci right there.
Jerry Allen said 1.
Man, there's some wild people over here. Hey,
Don't let
Okay,
Tanya,
well, hold on a minute.
don't let Tanya lead y'all
no.
down that dirt road.
No,
they're already there. It's too late.
there's a reason I'm asking, because just like Ross said, was it all of what you thought it would be?
Oh yeah, y'all go keep on answering the question. Hey, Sandra, I'm just gonna call y'all out. Dreaming.
Was it all what you thought it would be? Because at
Jerry?
the end of the day, I'm pretty sure people in these poly relationships,
I'm gonna say this, Tanya.
poly marriages, it ain't what they probably thought it was.
I'm gonna say this here because they have exposed this information in our live stream. So I don't know about dreaming, but 2 out of 3 of these was in an era where before they answer this question, maybe back then it was all that to them, but it wasn't nobody walking around. Now, when I was a little like 5, 6 year old, they had the projectors with the sheets on the wall and the little reel rolling. It was a certain type of movie, an after dark movie. Now you could be at the bus stop, just want to get your kink on while the bus coming. You just pull this up and look at the same thing.
Right.
So
Accessibility.
So I would say they may say, yeah, it was all what they thought it would be, but I bet it don't compare to what they doing today.
Okay, well, I'll put it this way. Those of you who put a 1 in the chat, just yes or no, was it all you thought it was going to be? In other words, did it satisfy what you thought in your mind?
Yeah, in your body.
Well, the same thing. No. Because let me tell you something about the mind. Believe it or not, it ain't. Believe it or not, it's not about the body.
Yeah, it's about the mind.
Let me tell you something. Technology is getting to the point where things are so realistic now, with virtual reality and all that type of stuff. You can put some on your eyes to make you think you doing something, and your brain controls everything about your body.
My mind.
Let me tell you something. You don't have to touch nobody. Now, do understand, if it don't work in real life, it ain't gonna work mentally. So if it works in real life, it's gonna work mentally. That's why you call things like what they used to call wet dreams and all that type of stuff. You are dreaming, but your body is feeling like you're really going through.
When I'm dreaming, I'm asleep. But if I got some virtual glasses on, I'm awake, and my mind is not weak enough that I'm gonna put these glasses on and think I'm really with a woman.
Well,
my mind is not gonna believe that to tell my body.
But that's what I'm saying. First off, if you don't want them on, then of course your mind is not.
No, I'm gonna put them on. I'll put them on. They can make a Rod character in there and everything. I don't care what they do, but I'm not gonna fall. I just don't see it, Tanya. They said never say never, and we'll never know.
I put it next time you go to Japan or wherever your travels is, go on and try it. Come on back and do a live and direct to tell us all about it.
Why would I go all the way across the world to try some glasses when there's a whole bunch of women there? I mean,
well, I'm gonna just say this: the world has changed so much since we got to this new era. So we got diseases now; they don't even know what the hell to call it. Now we know what COVID was; they gave that a name.
That was nothing but the cold. It was a cold.
But what's all this other stuff that's coming out? So now I said that to say this. Now you can roll around in the bed with Sally, Fred, Ted, Joanne, Rufus, and Joe, and end up with some shit you can't get rid of, and you will spend the rest of your life saying, I should have stayed at home.
But you know what, Timmy? I'm telling you, they don't even talk about it no more. I ain't heard nothing about no transmitted this and no S.
You know why?
Because we're too busy talking about AI.
No, you know why you don't hear nothing about STDs?
Look, they got rid of them?
2 reasons. No, 2 reasons. First reason is the younger kids are not having sex like that no more. Just so you know. The
What?
no, they're not. The young one, I'm talking about the young ones 24 and under are like, you might catch some, but they not doing it in droves like we was doing back in the day.
Where'd you get this? Where'd you get this information from?
Look up the statistics.
I
But
ain't gonna look
guess
it up
who-
on my computer.
hold on.
I'm already borderline. Thanks to this topic, they probably think I'm the freak of the week over here. I mean,
But guess who? But guess whose STD rates have gone up
Black
and
people?
have been up for the last?
Oh, the old people at them little camps. and
Yes,
stuff.
no, it ain't. They ain't got to be at that age. They at y'all age where y'all
Well, hold
feel
on, who is
like
y'all's age? You mean our
y'all's
age?
age. That's right. I say y'all's age. I know me and you closer in age, Rod. But I'm
Yeah.
saying
Oh, okay.
the older people are out there. They can't have no babies. They out there living their daggone best life, doing what they want to do, and their STD counts have gone higher than the teenagers. The teenagers have dropped.
Tell you. So you mean to tell me that you thinking? I gotta tell. Oh, okay. I got a question from the via satellite. I got a
Okay.
question via satellite. All right. So the question says, I don't know. I think it was in the chat, but I missed it. Hold up. So the question said, hold on here, man. I lost it. There it is, right there. What would y'all do if someone was not able to do their marital duties? Would you bring in a husband or a wife? Now, what
duties are you?
virtual person? Are you talking about virtual person? Are you
Well, what
talking
is
about?
that? It's different for everybody.
Are you talking about when you say marital duties? Are you talking about marital
talking about
sexual
in the
duties or marital?
So you
watch
talk about in the bedroom specifically. They didn't specify.
Yeah, no, they hadn't. But I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking. Hold up.
Well, I can go and give you a good.
Oh, ED, erectile dysfunction.
I give you a good answer for that. See, we was not built to last. We was built to procreate, and then we phase out. Now, the problem with men is we probably can go further than we are, but you got these doctors that like to put you on the cocktail. See, everybody want to give you the same three things, and I'm telling you, you can catch any man out there that's a diabetic. First thing they get 500 milligrams of metformin. Then they on that linacipran. Then they add that one old thing that make the cocktail complete, Avastat. When you get on
the whole recipe, you got the whole recipe.
when you get on that stuff at 40, your sex life is pretty much over. I had a Korean doctor told me, he said, hey, do you know that's not designed for your body makeup. It's not that designed for black men. He said, that right there gonna make your wife leave you.
What's designed for black people, did he say?
The thing about it is, the big pharma, everything don't work for us. So I tell you one thing. So when I got diagnosed with high blood pressure, they put me on linacipran. I was going up there to Emory. Me and my doctor up there fell out.
Don't be calling out my heart.
No. I'm gonna call out. I can call out the damn doctor's name.
You bet.
I love
words. He put me on that, and had nothing changed. Blood pressure high all over the place and everything. Now, I had a little meltdown about 3 months ago because I told my doctor it's been 10 years, ain't nothing changed but my age. But my body and what I'm dealing with ain't nothing made me better, ain't nothing changed. And I said, I'm sick and tired of being sick. Sick and tired. So the doctor took note of it, took me off that linacipran for blood pressure, and put me on that, it started with an A. I can't pronounce it, amlodipine or whatever it was. I think that's it.
No, I was on that stuff too. I told him I wasn't taking the amlodipine.
Yes.
See,
So
I
that
became a
keep on
doctor
that.
in 2024, y'all.
But that did, and the side effects for that is crazy. But it did better than that little sip. Little sip didn't do nothing. It
Yeah,
did
they did.
nothing for me.
I used to take them analodipine. I
Yeah.
could feel my blood pressure going up, and I would take that. It'll like go down like that. But you know what it was all attributed to? Drinking. It was a drink. It was drinking.
Right.
And then they tried to give me some blood pressure pills. When my blood pressure was none, I said, Doc, man, you must be crazy. I'm not taking that. My blood pressure normal. You're trying to kill me, man. Get me back in here.
And then some of the medication, I'm gonna say this because I ain't going to get off topic. Some of the medication that they give you, once you start taking, you can't stop. And I'm like, why you want to make me addicted to something? That's that statin. Anytime they give you anything with statin in it, once you start, you have to continue on till you go into the backyard. It becomes
Well. So, but back to this here. So, going back to this virtual question,
Mhm.
I ain't seen nobody answer yet. Would anybody consider a second person, I guess a woman? Would you let her? Well, that don't make sense. Because the man, I don't care if the man, if it fell off on the corner, he ain't gonna have no other dude come in there. You just gonna be
Oh, we
ass
ain't
out.
built like that. We ain't built like you ain't gonna have ain't no two kings sitting on the same throne.
But
I'm
so
sorry.
women, I got this question is kind of okay. So let me look at this question again.
Maybe it was meant for the women.
Well, it said,
Ain't
would
no two
you bring
queens sitting
in
on
a
the same
husband or a
throne.
wife did if there was a ED?
Mhm.
Basically, they saying if
Oh,
you
well, I
said
guess a woman could have ED. We wouldn't call it an ED, but what if she dried up? I guess
dry as hell.
yeah, it dried up. What they call it? DU?
Rocky said
What do they
dry.
call it? Hey, what they call that? DU? She dried up over there.
Well, see, this where I'm gonna be honest, and I want everybody to hear this. This where you have evolved when you get in your golden years and you realize who you are. You don't know who you are at a young age. You're still trying to find your way. But when God sat down and shined that light on you and let you know who you are, then you realize one thing. You don't love with what's down between your legs. You love with what's within, not necessarily from the heart. But I love with my fingertips, everything. When I touch this woman, I love this woman. When this woman tell me I need to rise, you know what love was? Love had me out there in that Cadillac getting them damn ants out of there. That's what love is. You see what I'm saying? Love ain't got nothing to do with what goes down in the bedroom. That ain't love. That's playtime. But see, that don't make you a king or a queen. What make you a queen when you are seeing past all that baloney stuff. Because like I'm saying, the bottom line is, you know what I like about my queen? She is a rider. She go ham for Timmy. Hey, Timmy gonna go out, show out. But if you cross Timmy, Tanya gonna show out. But I know that. That's what make me go further because she go further for me. Now she might beat me on Tuesday because I can't cut the wheel straight. And you know what I'm saying, and fuss at me. But guess what? This one right here love me. And I ain't got no other place on this earth that I'd rather be than with her. And that's it. She was like my children. Oh, daddy, when we gonna do this and when we gonna do that, and daddy, we gonna do this. Hey, look, I want y'all to live y'all best life. But my best life is tied to your mama. That's who I'm tied to. And see, and that's like I said, I live on two tiers, king and a queen. And I'm gonna be that king, and I'm gonna be the best king to cherish and everything I need to do, because guess what? She make me a king. I don't make myself a king. That queen make you a king because she will bring out the best in you. That's why God designed us. But everybody's not on that sheet of music because we let social media, movies, what we see on TV, social media and the movies got us confused about our homosexuality. We don't know what we want to be because they want to tell us what we are. You see what I'm saying? I don't need nobody to tell me who I am because I have ascended. I know who I am. But on top of that, I ain't for everybody. I'm just for Tanya. So, and that's the thing. You got to find your person. You got to find that person that makes you complete, that make you want to go farther. And that's what life's all about. Now, like I'm saying, I tell people this, and I'll share one more caveat with it. I've been married 3 times. Third time was a charm. Nothing negative to say about the first 2, but they want for me. You know what I'm saying? They want for me. And I wish them the best and everything, but see, God had a queen for me. I'm going to put it like this. When Boaz found Ruth, Ruth was already slated, already written. They was destined to be together. And that's what I'm saying. I tell people all the time, you'll find you a Boaz. And I mentioned to some of my female friends, go get you a Boaz. Get you somebody that's willing to go through it just for you. And that's what it's all about. And like I said, I don't care what you put in the bedroom. And nowadays, you don't need a woman because AI is coming on strong. You get your own sex doll that blow up and tell you everything you want to hear. If you need your ego stroke, you hit that button and she can say, it's you, Big Daddy. It's you, Big Daddy. Rewind. Say it again. It's you, Big Daddy. No, I don't want that. Oh, you the best thing I ever had. Yeah, that's the button I want. Keep saying that. But nowadays, it's past all that.
You know, we talked about that. Then we ride on the earlier live and directs about AI and relationships and all that stuff. And they make it now where it's like everything is customized for everybody now. Everybody,
but it's all make believe. You know, I ain't no make believe type of dude. I just can't make believe good. I never did. No. Like I tell you something, and Timmy, I don't know if we had started live and direct or y'all was on vacation. It was one of the two, but I did a show by myself, and I infiltrated the online dating world. It's a whole live on my channel about it. I pulled them up. I wouldn't say the names. I wouldn't show the name. And these profiles would blow your mind. But to answer that question and talking about your queen and would you bring a third person in and all that, one of the things that I saw, and this was in 2025, I did this live. This blew my mind. So the women I was looking at in this experiment wasn't 40, they wasn't 30, it was like 50 and up. I think 50 to 65. That was the age range I put in this experiment. It was a highly populated amount of comments that said, if you have a health problem, you're not interested. If you have health problem, this was
okay.
I'm not interested. Well, hell, you 60 something. I'm not saying go look for somebody.
But that don't mean they got health problems.
But what I'm saying, I'm not saying go, but hell, you gonna eventually have some damn health problems, maybe.
Well, that's the whole thing. Not everybody do. Well, okay, will they have maybe joint problems? Or are they not swinging from the rafters when they dancing and stuff? If they not jumping up and down the steps? No, but not everybody got health problems now.
Well, the thing about it is, this is the thing, and I'm gonna go back to what I said earlier. We are not built to last. It don't necessarily mean your body change when you get 40, 50, 60. Some of these guys and gals' bodies start changing at 20, 25, 30. You already in the change. But the thing about it is, that's what I'm saying. Know your worth and know how to pick a queen to be on your team or a king. You know what I'm saying? I got one thing I told my daughters. I said, baby, this is what I want y'all to do. Number one, I raised my daughters to be queens. They can't bring nothing to my house that I don't approve of. I'm old school. I'm going to make sure my daughters ain't going to go through all that mess. Then I got to catch some time in jail because I got to put 2 balls in this fool because he don't put his hands on my child. So the bottom line is, I said, listen, this is what you do. The first test you do, first date. If you drive in your car, let him sit on the passenger side. Pull up to that gas pump and say, you know what? I'm going to put some gas in the car. And don't pay at the pump. Go inside. And if that mofo don't get his sorry ass out that passenger seat and pump your gas, now he already riding in your car. You paying for the gas, but he can't pump it. Trash. That don't need to go no further. Straight trash. And don't let him try to explain it away later. You ain't got to debate about it. He just told you who he is from that moment forward. All you're going to have is trash.
You know, we talked about medication, Timmy. You brought it up, and then I was able to elaborate about the blood pressure and all that.
We off topic.
but we still talking about polygamy because this is how we
Okay.
get
Yes, it's just tied in.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say this is the last time I'm saying that we will move on, Tanya. We're worried about medication and going to the hospital and being healthy, but you can go to the grocery store and mess around and be dysfunctional as well with the stuff they put in these foods. I learned that over the garden community last night, man. It ain't safe to eat nothing.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
so now we can get back on topic. I just want to put that out there, Tanya, because people avoiding the doctor, but they run into the restaurants and run into the grocery store and ain't nobody reading labels.
Well, but you're right, because one of the questions was about the question you read is what prompted this whole discussion. So I apologize.
Yes. And your medical history does play a part in your relationship. Where you're going to be in a relationship, whether you decided that okay, some people do get into a situation, let's say ED with a lot of men, because the men, we the one fall off first. Women, they don't drive till later, but we fall off first.
But
Now,
what that mouth do though? That's all I got.
See, that what I've been thinking that like about 20 minutes ago, but I just didn't say it because, but see, even when it's two women, what that mouth do? What you gonna get a strap to?
Right.
Because that's how they do it. I mean, so you got. I'm just saying, man. But I like that though. But see, I just think that mouth gonna get old after a while. They gonna want the whole meal. They ain't gonna want like the cheeseburger or the fry. They gonna want the whole value meal.
I think be quiet, YOLO.
No such thing, YOLO. Live and direct. No such thing as TMI.
No, I think that intimacy is what's important. A lot of people assume sex is the only thing that's intimate. Intimacy is what keeps you and drives you. Now, I'm not speaking for everybody, because some people probably just need a good banging. They need their back blown out, and they need
hold up, Tanya. Hold up, YOLO. You might be right. Hold on. No.
I'm saying
Right,
maybe some people want that or need that, and that's fine for
I'm
them.
gonna start it.
But I can tell you I don't think that's required to sustain is my thing. You understand what I'm saying? To sustain. Because basically that, and that is fine, but it's not something that is required to sustain 100% of marriages or relationships. I just don't think so.
Yeah, that's a temporary fix, but the longevity is gonna be when y'all are tied together on that point. Is me and you to the end of the road. That's what it's all about. When you on that other sheet of music, I just got to get my back blowed out every now and then. You don't mind if Chico, Roscoe, Gus, or Ralph come over, or they meet me around the corner, and I'm gonna come back and love you and cook you some pancakes and eggs for breakfast in the morning. No, I said, wow, that's gonna get old.
Fatima you'll see it when you get to the
I'm looking at it now, but I had to see what my TMI button is, so I don't lose it. Hey, hold on, I gotta read that. Sex is and a lot
sex
of people,
is not intimacy, because folks that have sex and it has nothing to do. It's an action.
Yeah, I think they lost intimacy, and I'm not being funny. Kind of when Teddy Pendergrass stopped singing, like turn off the lights. No,
turn them off.
Yeah, and yelled at you too. Turn them off now. You know what I'm saying? But everything's it's that instant gratification. It's everything so quick. Oh, well, hold on. There you go, Tony. Hey, somebody said something. Oh, yeah, about the grocery store. Hey,
that conversation comes up in the ostomy community. Intimacy is a big key, and that's true.
Lord have mercy. So Fatima said, right, Tanya, or he can keep them nails clipped short.
That part.
Also, and keep them fingers clean. Joking, but say you ain't joking. You ain't joking. You way too graphic.
Okay, look. There's many ways to get to a nut. That's all.
Well, there go my next question.
That's all. Look, let me tell you something. it don't take that long to get to a climax. It don't. Everything else is what makes the experience good. It's all mental. All the foreplay, all the conversations leading up to it. That climax lasts how long? A few damn seconds. There are people nowadays paying child support for 18, 20, 21 years for a couple of seconds. There's folks out there that done ruin their marriages for a couple of seconds. There's people in there you'd be surprised what people will do for them little bit of seconds. That's not the whole intimacy part. That's just
why I choose intimacy. I'm gonna get my money's worth.
Intimacy part.
Right, you get your money's worth. I feel you. See, my thing, if I can
when I say money, I'm talking about if a child is born and I want to be with it, ain't no such thing as no money's worth. I'm kidding, y'all. Tanya is so right.
Yes, that's true. What Tanya's saying is 100. And like I'm saying, is the bigger picture. But we don't like to look for the bigger picture. We just settle for a window.
Hey, look how Yolo said. She herself back. She said back blown out. She said back broke out.
Yeah, some folk like they back, but ain't nothing wrong getting your back blown out. Everybody be like, "Ooh, I wish I was 21 again." That's fine, but you ain't. Because guess what? You may want that to happen, but your back can't bend like that no more. It can't, like, half of the stuff you want done, you can't receive. Motherfucker trying to hold your legs up, and you be like, wait a minute, my arthritis.
And then on the other side of it, you getting your back blown out. Now you got ants in your car, and you're pumping your own damn gas.
Okay, exactly.
Yes.
So what Charles said they run. Now she said they, but she just coming and running around tables, pillow throwing. And
playing hide and seek. There you go.
That's intimacy.
Yeah. That's intimacy. That's playing.
Yeah. Long as it's with you, with your queen, and you with your king. That's it.
Tell you, I hate to warn you. I got another slow jam. Let's talk about intimacy. I'm just warning you.
Hey, Fasten Tree.
What up, Fasten Tree? What up, though?
That's Tree in the building.
Oh yeah, Fat's gonna come in as a victor, huh?
Yeah,
boy, hey, it's some people I ain't seen coming. I don't know. Y'all might be all like watching on TV or something, but I'm just saying, this is a heavy topic, y'all.
Right.
And
we may have took a.
And look, I got some of the stuff, but we're gonna have to say that for next Monday because
can you just throw one more in there?
Keep it to the time where folk be like, "Look, I'm going to sleep."
No, Timmy got to get
it's 18 of them in here that ain't sleepy. I'm telling you that right now. So ain't no telling what's gonna go on after this live.
Well, I tell you, I think it's a great topic. It's great material. Things need to be said, and like I said, grown folks need to receive. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? I know this topic helps somebody. You're already in a situation.
Somebody was thinking about it.
Dealing with.
Somebody was thinking about it.
Just like last Saturday, I had some people hit me up outside of the live, and what we said moved them, touched them, made them feel emotions they didn't know they had because of what they had been went through. They kind of kept it on a low, but once we touched that subject, they was able to express it and get it out. And sometimes it is what it is. So this right here tonight is definitely doesn't help somebody. They might not put it in the chat. They might not call mom and them or daddy or nobody and talk about it, but secretly we don't help somebody. And I'm gonna just say this. Hey, you got to live your best life, but what that looks like to you may not what it looks like to me. Mm-hmm. But you got to live your best life. I went and got ants out the damn car with no delay. You see what I'm saying? Because that's my love language. My love is I'm going to show up every day. All you got to do is, Timmy, boom, done.
And that's his fifth time talking about the ants. So that means I'm going to have to
flip
it up and turn it around and do something tonight.
No. Because that's something small that a lot of people have missed that. So I had to run it back a couple of times because that's something small. And think about what I said. You know what I'm saying? Think about what I said. If you didn't catch it, rebrand it, replay it live, because I dropped some serious nuggets in here to help somebody realize where you need to be in your relationship.
And you know what? When I remember when I approached Tanya about this, and she said, "What we're gonna call it?" I said, "We're gonna be live and we're gonna be direct." That's why it's live and direct. We talk about stuff because a lot of times it's the things that we're afraid to talk about are the things that get people in a lot of trouble because
Yes.
they don't have anyone to turn to or an outlet. Like Tara said, people are scared to bring it up, don't want to be judged.
Right.
Lust, greed, you
Right.
know. Tara said, I like it. Some people out there, they cry out for help through non-communication. But if live and direct, TNT Connect, when we had the classroom, if these platforms, we are helping somebody. We will never know who, we will never know how many, but you cannot tell me that the shows that Tanya and I and Timmy when he joined, the shows that Keisha and I from Just Asking for a Friend have done has not. I'm talking about every single show I believe has helped somebody, every one of them. That's just my heartfelt opinion.
Exactly. And that's what we're here for. That's why I'm here tonight, because I want to help somebody. Just like on Friday night, 9:30, Veterans Active Duty Bar, I want to help somebody live a good memory, go back down memory lane, share something out positive, make somebody famous, tell somebody granddad or something. It's all about giving back. The world we live in now is selfish.
Everything we do is giving back. To me, I'm gonna tell you something about that active duty bar. There may be a young man or a young woman that's afraid or been told that the military is this, that, and the third, all negative, and they hear some veteran, 2 or 3 veterans, and one talking about what they experienced, they be like, well, I know it had to be worse when they were in. It may not be that bad. Auntie, grandpa, mama, whoever they talking to, it may not be that bad. That what y'all have with that is huge. I told Tony that the other day. It is that active duty veterans bar that on TNT Connect is huge. Y'all need to check that out. Even if you're not a veteran, if you have a young family member that's thinking about it, it's worth going to watch. I was a guest on there 2 weeks ago, and I'm telling you, they almost had to kick me out of there because I had about at least 8 more hours worth of stories to tell, but I didn't think they'd invite me back if I did that. So Tell you got anything? Anybody else? Last call for comments, man. I'm gonna put.
No, well, I got one last question before we go.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping you had.
The other questions I got are for next week. If polygamy became legal tomorrow, do you think more people would actually try it? If it became legal, do you think people would actually marry more than one individual?
Nope. I think they're doing it now because they ain't marrying them. I think if they marry them and now you got 2 possibilities of alimony and 2 real wives that you're legally responsible for, I think nope. I don't think it will go up. I think everybody will start getting scared.
But let me ask this though. Do you not think that in those situations that there are prenups involved or specific prenuptial contracts that basically states this is what happens when things are dissolved?
Well, I'm gonna answer that, Rock. The law has circumvented,
and I'm gonna research that for our discussion next week.
The law and what we dealing with is 2026 done circumvented every prenup somebody put out. They got a stipulation to a stipulation. So I'm gonna tell you what would happen if we was at that point where the question you said with polygamy right now would be no more marriage. People wouldn't get married anymore. Why get married when you can have your cake and eat it too? That's going to be the deal, because this what guys will be. Men will revert back to being pimps. I got me 3, 4, 5 hoes. Bring me my money. That's exactly what it'll be.
Well, that's not what polygamy is.
Well, but I'm just saying that's what we would go to. Because, like I'm saying, will nobody get married?
Now, see, Timmy, if they legalize what polygamy is, meaning you have to marry that person,
right?
Now, if they just say, because right now,
well, outside of marriage, folk doing that anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's already happening legal because it ain't illegal to have a couple girlfriends,
right?
But
you just can't go say I got 3 wives. and go and marry this woman here, and this woman here, and then try to bring them all together and have a kumbaya. That ain't gonna happen.
No,
That's illegal. I mean, it could happen, but that's what's
No.
illegal. But okay, so
And
hold up.
legally, how can you live your best life if you trying to feed 3 wives? And
No,
then
but no. But that's what polygamy. See, that's what I was saying about people that try to live that polygamy life. They really are not built for it. They're not structured for it. The whole purpose of doing that is because they can afford multiple households. They can afford to take care of multiple people. They can afford to do all those things. We're not talking about the folks who I'm just marrying them just because I can. We talking about, look, I can handle multiple kingdoms, basically.
Now, the thing about it is, if you could do that, I would say this: you won't live a great life for too long, because I'm trying to tell you, God built us a certain way. One of them other wives gonna knock off the other 2, or might knock off your ass.
Well,
because guess what? If you can afford it, that means you got a nice big inheritance stashed away, or a nice big insurance policy. So greed will show up out of nowhere, and you will be surprised. You'll be going to the upper room.
You know what I think happened a lot of time, y'all? I think the people that have money, I'm talking about wealthy people, not rich, wealthy people that can pull this off, and let's say it became legal and they do pull it off. I think right now, with people that are doing it and they're not married, they're doing it and they're calling it polygamy, but they're not legally married. It's just 3 people involved, living together, whatever. I think there's a lot of bad end results to this that we don't hear about. That's not in statistics. That's not in the news. People that are losing their mind, mental health just declining, because Timmy said it all the show. Tanya said it half the show, and this is the first time I said we're not mentally built to be dealing with this kind of stuff.
No, you're not built like that. God, look, and I'm gonna say this, and then I ain't gonna say nothing else. I ain't gonna say nothing else till we close out. God built the world a certain way. He made everybody to be one for each other, not one for every other people. Now, some animals get away with that, but the bottom line is we are built a certain way that we cannot love 2 people. You're going to love somebody and like somebody, and eventually jealousy, envy, like in Ephesians, the fruits of the Spirit, all of those things that we can't handle or we like to push to the side, gonna show up. It might not be for you, it might not show up in you, but it's gonna show up in one of them other women or other men that you got. And the bottom line is, all they're gonna take is, Mary, I'll see you on Tuesday. Oh, you know, Mary, I can't come tonight because Sally got the baby sick over there, and I'm gonna go over there and stay with Sally tonight on your Tuesday and spend time with the baby. And guess what? You might end up with your throat cut on Saturday.
I'm about to send y'all a text.
You know what it is.
I just sent y'all a text, and it's a topic. I just heard you say a topic because I think it's debatable, man. What about this? I'm gonna put this scenario out there, and then I'm gonna talk to y'all about this topic. We talked, y'all. You just mentioned to me you can't love 2 people. Okay. What if your ex, you're still in love with her, but y'all ain't together no more, but you're still in love with her, but you meet another person that you're in love with? You don't think that's possible?
No.
What about you, Tanya?
No.
Tanya, you think?
I don't think you can. No, I don't think you can love them, but not in the same way. No.
You just can't phantom that. And like I'm saying, it's the same thing about that job. You might go to work, but you're going to work, get a paycheck. You don't love that job, but you will go to work every day and do what you have to do.
See, I don't think you can. I just wondered, but I sent y'all a text because I want to take this to a topic.
Well, I think it's a good topic to be discussed because it's a deep topic, because a lot of people feel that you can. A lot of men feel that they can love as many as they can. And that's not true.
Yellow say you can care for many.
Where's that? Where's that word? Somebody just put that word in here not long ago, right here.
Greed.
That's the equation, right?
Greed.
Greed. They think they can love a lot of
It's
people.
greed.
Yeah, well, see, well, I put you this way. A lot of people don't know what love really means. People think it's a feeling. It's not a feeling. It's a choice.
That's right.
Love is a choice. Love is that. That's what love. That part.
That part.
That till death do us part.
We choose
Peace,
each other.
You choose to love each other. My husband's culture allows and supports multiple wives, but that was a hard no for me when we started dating. I know that's right.
Hey, I always know your worth. Know your worth. I don't care if he can got a spaceship to go to the moon. If you ain't got one, know your worth. Shit. My thing, it is what it is. That's like I'm saying, and I'm gonna take it back to this, and I got to get up out of here. I'm gonna say this one more time. I'm trying to get it. Guess what? I ain't got to pump no damn gas because my baby got an electric Cadillac. But after do she go down there and plug it up?
No, because I'll forget that bitch and be
Guess who
like,
plug it up?
ooh, I can't go to work. I ain't
Timmy
got
go
no
out there-
electricity.
Timmy go out there and plug it up. You know why? Because that's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to do. And I tell anybody, if you're thinking about a polygamy relationship, I would just say no. And I would just probably find me a true king or a true queen, and I will live my best life. Because right now, we all got a date. We already got a date that we going to go. And then once you start getting up there in age, you know what I'm saying, you will find yourself alone. I got somebody I know right now chasing the dream at 79 years old and can't understand why they out there alone. Why on Sundays you sitting at your house looking at Netflix? Why on holidays you got to see if some of your family members want to be bothered? Why on your birthday you don't know if you're going to get a thank you, happy birthday, or a card or nothing? See, but that came from a person who lived their life, all their life, with it's all about me, no restrictions, and I'm going to have everything I want. So sometimes you can't be selfish.
So
I'm gonna use my father as an example. He loved and was in love with my mom. Matter of fact, when they got a divorce, she went on her first date and he jumped out the hedges. He jumped out the bushes. For real, jumped out at the end of the date. And my mom was so upset. She called me. I was at a club and he told my mom, "We're gonna forever be married. I don't care what the courts say." So, but
you wait a minute.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
It went over my head for a minute. So your mama was gonna divorce your daddy, and your daddy jumped out the bushes and was like,
Well, let me go back a little bit. My daddy was a certified PIMP,
"I got you."
but
Trash.
he
Your daddy.
loved
Trash.
and was in love with my mom, but he was greedy.
Uh-huh.
He was greedy. So when she was up to here with it, they got a divorce. When I tell you the whole story, it gets better. So she went on a date. Where they went, I don't know. But when the man came to drop off and went around they parked where they parked, and her door is where the hedges were. So when he got out of the car, my mama told me the whole story, and went to open my mother's door as a gentleman.
Exactly.
My pops jumped out the hedges, out the bushes. It was about to beat him. And my mom said, "What are you doing? We're divorced. What are you doing?" He was like, "We ain't never gonna be divorced. We gonna always be married. I don't care what the courts say." And now I tell you the irony to that. This is the most ironic part of this story. 3 years ago, when I went to my father's homegoing, the funeral director, that who knows what he did to my father, was the same man he jumped out the bushes on to beat up.
No, are you serious?
I promise I put that on everything.
That was your mama man.
The man that the funeral head dude, whatever they call him,
The director.
prepped my father for his final, whatever they call it. I know they call him, just trying to be correct on YouTube, and that was the same man he jumped out the bushes on. When I looked at that, I said, boy, I was like Rick James. I was like, life's a B. That's all I could say.
Full circle.
It came full circle. It really did. So Keisha said you can love many, but be in love with one.
That's right.
That's true.
Now, Tanya, I ain't know we was all on Facebook and stuff, man. Ain't no telling how many people. Hey, y'all, thank you. Hey, I'm glad you did do that, though.
Yeah, I got a lot of my friends was reaching out and everything, and I'm gonna have to bring them on in and let them know how to switch over to YouTube, because a lot of people in Facebook just do Facebook.
Well, no, that's fine, because I've done it before. I just haven't done it in a while, but I might do it the next time too. We just be all over the planet. But my husband, Sharita, thank you for being here, tells me it only takes one woman to satisfy a man.
That's right.
But many for those that are greedy. How many people go to the buffet and fill up a plate and don't even eat everything on the plate?
Him.
So do I. And that's the closest thing
I don't.
You don't?
Nope. Because I be thinking about the more people do that, the higher the price gonna be. People don't think about that, but I'm thinking about
business mind right there.
Coming right now.
Polygamy is the oldest, most successful relationship on the planet. It is. It says successful. Didn't say the most loving. Didn't say the easiest. It said the most successful.
Yeah, I got some of my notes about it being easier for the kids. Yeah,
what do you mean? Oh, because they got multiple mothers to take care of?
More nurturing, I guess. I didn't even read that. I thought it was
whatever.
Yeah, that's why I ain't read it. I can't tell you what it said.
You ain't looking at the news these days. You can't trust none of that. You can't trust that.
Monogamy is not natural. That is man's creation to have a functioning society. Okay, Al, for the first one. Where was you at earlier in this goddamn live? We could have used you earlier.
Well, like I'm saying, a man was built for two things. You got several types of men. You got a foolish man, and you got trash, and you got a wise man. Now, we was built not to last, but that don't mean we was built to be trash. That's that real talk. We was not built to last, but that don't mean we was built to be trash. You have a choice. You have a choice on what you want to do. The big man upstairs gave us that right. You have a choice. A real king choose a queen.
Wait, go back.
And a real queen
I didn't read that.
Choose a king. That means you ain't selfish.
The problem is uncontrolled polygamy leads to anarchy, which is why man created monogamy. Gotcha. So he realized.
Yeah, facts. But like I said, life is about choice. It's a choice. And I love for everybody got to have their right to live their life the way they want to live it. No judgment, no nothing. Just like, we can go back and talk about Diddy. Diddy lived his life the way he wanted to. I ain't seen nothing wrong with what he was doing. If that's what he wanted to do. And evidently the women loved him enough to do it. So what's wrong with it? You know what I'm saying? We made it wrong.
Because it was called, what you call it when...
It was just voyeurism.
No, not voyeurism. I'm talking about what you call it when somebody got information on you and they be like, if you don't do this, what's that? What they call it?
Blackmail?
No, not blackmail. What's the other one?
Extortion.
No,
well, I don't necessarily believe it's extortion.
I think so.
But I'm gonna just say this.
I want to know what kind of tapes they found.
And we ain't got to go down that road. But the bottom line is, those women love that man, so they was willing to do whatever. And the same thing.
They loved his money.
I'm gonna just say
it was just his money because he was ugly.
Those women love that man, so they were willing to be whatever. So polygamy does work for some people.
He looked like a damn
saying,
peanut.
Even though they didn't have the paper, but they loved that man and they was willing to do whatever.
They said the hybrid model works, meaning some men have polygamy and some men do monogamy. That works. Yeah, agreed. Agree. Our first one. Mm-hmm.
Hey, our first one. I bring it. He dropping some boulders in here, and that I don't say gems or nuggets. I always say boulders. But man, it seemed like I don't know. It just seemed like I just think the world is getting more and more confused as we get more and more technology and more stuff is exposed. It's not like all this stuff just started.
Exactly.
No, I just know everything that's going on, because me and him talk about this all the time. Nothing is new that's going on right now. The only thing that's new is the amount of access that people have. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that's different. Anything that people are thinking about, they've been thinking about.
And been doing.
That people are doing, they've been doing. Anything, any crime that's going on has been going on. Now, technology may make certain crimes easier to do, so there may be more going on because of the technology. You don't have to be in person to do certain things. You know what I mean? Like to prime people up and get them just
you
right.
Can reach out. You can reach out quicker. I mean, all this has been going on. You if you lived in a rural town or a rural area of the United States or a big city, you may be confined to a city. But now with technology, people are putting it out more. We're receiving it more. All this is going on.
Mindy said, "What in the sister wives are y'all talking about tonight?" Well, you put the name in there. Now we're not talking about Sister Wives the show, but we're talking about polygamy, and we were talking about the men with multiple wives. Now next Monday we're gonna be talking about the women with multiple men, which I'm sure there'll probably be more men in the audience than women in the audience. But yeah, because it's a double standard out there.
Yeah, I gotta go step out.
Okay, honey, we'll tell everybody bye.
Everybody, it's nice seeing everybody come out, enjoying this great content. Please come back next Monday. And hey, Timmy's always a special guest. Hit Rod up if you need Timmy. Timmy gonna give you what he needs. Now, don't be mad at me because the truth hurts. Because all I'm gonna do is give you the truth. And like I said, every now and then I'm gonna tell you what the words say. Because at this point in my life, I love God because God been good to me. You know what I'm saying? He been taking care of me. He been building me up when pneumonia tried to tear me down. He gave me a bucket of water to wash out them ants out the car.
See, look, that's his sixth time talking about them ants. I'm gonna have to work for that damn ant job. I'm telling you. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that next week for the first one. We're gonna be talking about that comments you have. The only thing that's different today, we just said is social media and people are getting caught.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's access. It's visual. People are seeing it more. Okay, I put it to you this way. Just like, what was it? Back in the civil rights days, right? Racism was going on all over the place. What was being done by the officers and everything, and how other races were treated was already being done for years. But it didn't get attention until the cameras went out when they filmed Martin Luther King and them going over the bridge. What was it? Selma,
yeah.
Yeah. During that time, when they recorded what was going on, is when all of a sudden people were like, "Oh my God, is this what's really happening?" You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's all it is. Right now, it's just more technology, more access. Everything is visual. And guess what? There's no daggone filter on TV anymore.
That's what I was going to say. It's more accepted.
They show stuff on TV that they would have never shown back in the day.
But you know what they did, Tanya? They flipped the script. Because if you watch Senator Son, the Jeffersons, and the Little Archie Bunker, you hear words that can't be and won't be said on TV unless it's on like a certain type of movie or a certain type of series. But now they really don't do that, or they still do it. And now, man, cursing.
No, before things would be said, but it would be like you would have to interpret it.
No, I'd have heard Fred.
Whereas now it's just flat out what it is.
I'd have heard George Jefferson say all the derogatory terms for a Caucasian person. I'd have heard him say the N word. I'd have heard Fred Sanford say it. It wasn't, you knew what they were saying. But it's going back to, I think everything has become just all right. Everything's just fine. Now, I was in the grocery store the other day, and back when I was young, this would have been a penal code indecent exposure charge. I can't believe this woman walked in with some half boy shorts on.
You said half what?
Half boy shorts. And she like she had got out of her bedroom, missed all of the dressers and in the closets and just came straight to the grocery store. I mean, and I saw like 3 people on 3 different days, and I was just like, what's accepted now is just there is no level. Everything's accepted. I mean, hold up, just ask and say, Mindy speaking, just ask, okay, I love Tanya. Hey, yeah, I got to give you this here. I don't know if you saw it, but Jerry said man, Tanya and Timmy, y'all go check out TNT Connect. Anytime you just go through there, Tanya by herself is already off the chain, but when you get Timmy in the mix, man, it is a great time. I don't even drink it. I go over there to the Tuesday libations,
Thank you.
drinks and deliberations and everything else because they just hilarious, man. All right, so right here, just asking for a freak. He said, I think the stuff on TV was worse back in the day. See, I'm telling you, because HBO will be showing some stuff I know was rated X. Well, I don't know now.
Yeah, but see, back in the day, HBO was cable, and you shouldn't have been on there. Otherwise, you knew it was unfiltered.
And it came on late at night. Like if you
Correct.
go to
Exactly. 10 o'clock.
channel,
10 o'clock and later.
I ain't been to this channel in a long time, so I don't want to hear your mouth time. But if you go to Tubi and you got some minors in your crib and you turn on a certain a show or movie,
You know
might
what is with the Tubi? I told
I'm about to tell you.
Let me tell you something. I went to Tubi. Okay, first off, wait. I'm gonna put a pause on Tubi for just 1 second and let everybody know in here. Thank you all for watching. We're done with the polygamy conversation. We're gonna be continuing this conversation next Monday with the ladies having multiple men. Today we was focused on the men with multiple women. It's gonna be on there, and I'm just saying that because some people be like, okay, I'm done with that and I'm ready to go. And then some people people who know us, we like to talk about other stuff. And we're gonna talk about other stuff right now. Which literally I just forgot. What was I saying?
Well, before we get to that, Keisha kept going. She said, do we remember Oz? I never saw Oz, but you don't see that in
I didn't see that, but I heard about it. Yes, I did.
Travel K Trips is saying good night. Hey, see y'all later. Tubi is Jerry's channel.
There you go. That's what we were talking about, Tubi.
So you can turn on a Tubi movie, and the first scene will be straight.
Let me tell you. First off, I don't know why people even look at Tubi. Tubi, I call them rated B movies. That's what I call it, rated B.
I call them rated G, and ain't
B as in some bullshit. Because it was Christmas time, and I had literally said, TJ, I said, my brother-in-law, my sister's husband, and you are the 2 main people I hear the word Tubi come out.
I ain't watched it in a year.
All the time.
I went to.
So I said, let's look and see what Tubi got for Christmas. What they got showing on Tubi. We go up there, and they had a movie called How the Grinch Stole Santa Claus Bitches. No, How the Grinch Stole Santa Claus Hoes. Something like, it was either hoes. I think it was hoes, not bitch. It was hoes. And I told my husband, I said, we gonna watch this and see what is going on. Turned it on. This man's supposed to be the Grinch.
No.
He's coming out of jail. He come out of jail. The first thing he do is go see his baby mama. His baby mama got a baby that is clearly his baby, but he not claiming the baby. But he go over there so he can get the slobby knobby, basically. He gets his slobby knobby, but his whole focus is he was in jail because Santa put him in jail. So he looking for Santa so he can, do Santa wrong. So the first thing he doing is he put his Grinch hoes to go talk to Miss Claus. And Miss Claus and them getting together. They get out at the club and they doing whatever. And the next thing you know, you got the Grinch show up, and now the Grinch and Miss Claus is kicking it on the side. So I looked at that I looked at it for the first 20, 25 minutes and said, I ain't looking at this. This is ridiculous. I just don't, I knew it was BS when I saw the title. I just gave it I'll give it a chance. Let me see. Maybe it's funny. Maybe it's whatever. No, it was rated B. I could have done that movie with my iPhone.
Well, I'm about to school you, Tanya. You been a content creator. The two main things before you click on a video or a live stream is the thumbnail and the title. If it say how the Grinch stole Santa Claus's beat,
Oh, that's right.
you knew right then that was a bad title.
No, but I thought maybe it was gonna be like a what you call it, a parody. You know, like something
Ooh.
funny.
It was a parody, all right. It was an apparently you should have clicked on that movie. Now you based it to be a movie that had all the red flags. It wasn't gonna be no good, and you still clicked on it because you was curious. I'm gonna give it a chance. Come on, you can't blame Tubi. That's Tanya fault. You need to go back and give Tubi a chance.
BS, because my brother-in-law, every time he tell us about a movie, we turn to it. Somebody screwing somebody. I'm like,
oh yeah, you're gonna get a lot of the same kind of movies, but it's just like binge watching anything else. It just be a different movies, but it's like anyway. Mendy said they said things back then, but everyone knew it was wrong, and the characters were cleverly created to be funny and bigoted. Now
right.
The words are said with malicious intent. I think a lot of the words are said, they don't even think about it before they say it.
Right, no. I don't. And I think that they were putting shows to bring it forward so people are aware of what it sounds like.
The awareness.
Right, to bring awareness to people so they understood when you heard this and things was going on, this is what it means.
Well, the only awareness they bring now is ignorance, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. When you see it in some forms of media, you know.
True.
Hey, Yolo said that Jerry crying laughing. See, Jerry said she watched the horror movies. I ain't never seen a horror movie on Tubi, Jerry.
I ain't never seen no horror movie on Tubi.
Maybe it was that one. Bad Son in the Hood and Right Mindy, My Daughter X in 2 movies. Oh, for real? Hey, we ain't gonna tell nobody what's the name of Mindy. I ain't gonna watch it. I had to go to
what's the movies, Mindy? Put it in the chat.
Yeah, so you told us that.
Mindy, what's your daughter doing in them 2 movies in Tubi?
Well, I doubt if she over there doing something crazy, she ain't gonna tell us. She probably like work at the bank or something. Okay, before they go rock.
Put the name of it in the chat.
Oh, YOLO going to bed. Yeah, we about to get out of here.
About to get out of here.
Yeah, man. It's 14 real homies in the crib. Do me a favor. I'll see some new people in here. After this, if you're not subscribed to TNT Connect and your own Points Blank Experience, which is my channel, go over to TNT Connect, subscribe to her channel. She's 91 away from 1,000. If you're subscribed to TNT or Event Yours, you're not subscribed to Points Blank Experience. Basically, if Tanya is not up here or just asking for a friend whose name is on the screen, Keisha's not up here, I'm by myself pretty much doing the same thing. We do not duplicate the topics. We don't do that. So y'all show some love. We're talking about real life stuff. We're not sugarcoated. Tanya got me over here blushing and turning red. Y'all just can't tell because I'm African American, but I done turned red about 4 times tonight. And some people, this is going to be too rough for while they're in this live stream, but I bet you they will leave this live and think about what we've said. We just never will know about it. So,
yeah.
Now, Tanya, I'm going to charge you with being guilty of not getting
2 wrongs and 2 wrongs too. Okay. 2 wrongs. Okay. 2 wrongs is the name, y'all. Make sure y'all
I hope be watching, but y'all, for
Rob gonna watch it tonight.
No, I ain't. I know I ain't, man. How you figure that? Y'all see now you don't want to ask what the name of it was. Why? Hold up. I'll make sure I know what this gonna be because I might have a senior moment. Like, what's 2 wrongs? I'll be over here trying to think what my mom said. 2 wrongs don't make her right. Wait, okay, Mindy. I'm just not. Yeah, that sounds like a song I could write, huh?
It is a song.
Mindy, what is it? 2 wrongs and 2 wrongs too. Everybody, y'all, we go on next Monday's episode. We're gonna critique this movie. That way, everybody gonna watch Tubi, and I won't be the only one watching it. Me and Jerry, and tell you it's one bad episode.
I'm only gonna watch it because Mindy said her daughter in there. I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, you gonna use that excuse. Go.
I'm gonna watch some 2 movies, and I'm gonna be done.
Man, well, hey, hold up now. No, this ain't enough information. I ain't got time to look at 53 people to try to figure out what's your daughter's character name, Mindy. You gotta drill this down. I gotta peel back the onion. So she looked
Oh,
like
she said it ain't for kids. Uh-oh. I don't know what your daughter doing on there.
It's the kind of movie I was talking about. As soon as it come on, boy, it's just tied out. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, look, I know you're gonna turn it on before I do. So if
how you know that?
No, send me a text.
This is gonna turn it on first. Keisha gonna turn it on first.
Well, one of y'all need to text me and be like,
but we don't know the character. Timmy said, "What's going on, my sister? I love."
Oh, that's him talking to his Facebook folks.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, we don't care who wrote it. I want to know what your daughter's character's name is. I don't care.
Yeah, so we know who we looking at, Mindy. What's her name?
Hey, Mindy gonna tell us who the producer, what city it was filmed in. We don't care about none of that. What's she
doing? Who is she? Is she the love interest? Is she the banker? Is she the girl driving the car? What's she doing?
Is she the reason that kids can't watch this? I mean, which one of them? So if she doing something, I don't want to see it, man. I'm telling you now.
Her name is Deborah character.
Oh no, that's she probably driving. That's voice. I done read all through this. It's Erica. All right, better not be no more than one Erica in this movie.
Her character is Erica. Okay, it's Erica. Okay,
Erica. I gotta put all this in here, boy. I'll be over here like, what is all this? Two wrongs, two. Erica is the character.
And Erica is who?
Watch this be a
somebody,
cartoon.
Mama, daughter, sister, cousin. What's she doing, Mindy?
We got Mindy held hostage.
Hell, Mindy put it out there. I'm asking. Her name is Debrita. Name is Debrita. Her character is Erica. Okay.
Oh yeah, we don't care about a real name. Because they ain't gonna say that all in the way. I want to know the character, Erica.
Okay, so it's Erica, and Erica plays.
Hey, Mindy hates she said anything, cause just like we do, we got to know all the details.
Well, I just need to know. So when I'm looking at it, I just want to make sure that if it's that type of, she is not doing bad things. Okay. This is going to be the most popular movie on Tubi.
Okay.
They said she ain't doing bad things.
I knew it. I knew.
Okay.
I finally accomplished my mission.
Does her daddy approve? Her daddy approve, Mindy?
Tony, you got to if she forget that is her mama approving. No, Tony.
I know that, but do her daddy approve? As long as Mindy put yes in there, then I know. Okay.
Well, tell you, I've accomplished the mission. I knew one day that I was going to convince everybody in this live stream to watch Tubi. And it has now happened thanks to Mindy fooling her daughter. I've been trying this for over a year, y'all, since April of last year. And Tanya shoot it down. She finally just admitted she watched the dumbest movie on Tubi about the Grinch.
I did, and it was during Christmas, because that's Christmas time is usually when we sitting around doing, not too much. We open up gifts, we chilling, and we usually watch all of our old Christmas movies, and then we like, okay, what's the new stuff that we want to try and look at or whatever. Man, okay, Erica is a friend of the main character. Ain't no worry, Erica is straight and not unclothed. Okay, got you.
But the main character is what you said earlier about a bat.
I'm a watch it, Mindy. I'm a watch it. It won't be to this weekend though. I don't get a lot of TV time during the week, but the weekend, yes. I'll look at it this weekend. Probably be Saturday or Sunday. Look, he got his remote in his hand already.
I'm about to cue it up. I want to see, man. In case I have any questions before we get. No, I ain't gonna do that. In my TV,
Lord have mercy.
I'm like, what's this called? What's wrong too? What's it called?
Look, Keisha said she gonna watch it tonight.
Well, Keisha, you tell me what it's about. That's what we're gonna tell you anyway. But I'm gonna watch it too.
Yeah, y'all let me know. Keisha, you need to email me your phone number because all I got is your email address. All right, y'all. I'm done for the night. Thank you all for being here. Again, next week, with this conversation we just had, it proves that relationships don't come in one size fits all. Yeah, we already believe that. Whether you believe in monogamy, polygamy, polyamory, and all that, I have to look at it to actually say the word. But healthy relationships is what matters basically. And it depends on honesty, communication, as well as being consistent. Okay. Again, part 2 is next week, Monday. We coming back and we talking about the ladies. So men, if you in the bushes, and I know y'all was, and y'all up there rah, 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 and all that stuff from the background for polygamy, well, let's talk about if the woman needs a lot of y'all because y'all are not, fulfilling everything. Let's see what y'all think about that.
Oh, this is gonna be a short episode because ain't no man going for that. I mean, I want to hear what the women. I want to hear what that. Well, I done found it, y'all.
Lord have mercy. Here he go. Go on and start it. Put it on pause. So
I ain't gonna start it right where it is. I ain't doing all that. But I could tell that 2 is 2 because they look better. I mean, the thumbnail. Tell you the thumbnail look better.
Okay.
But y'all, we ain't gonna get into all that. Oh, okay, yeah. Y'all, she telling y'all, watch this at your own risk.
She said other folks are unclothed, but not mine. Oh, okay. So it's
I don't know if I can watch this.
Videos.
I'm not gonna watch this.
You gonna watch it? Yes,
no,
you will.
I've
been already queued it up because you.
Well, I'm gonna turn it off right now because I've been to be free for a year and I want to stay that way.
No, you did not say to be free.
Hey, y'all, we're gonna get out of here.
Everybody, for keeping the conversation respectful tonight. If you enjoyed this discussion, please hit that. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this out with your folks. Let them know next week, Monday, part 2 is going down. Okay. Share with someone who you think their opinion would be opposite of you or whatever, or you think that they would say, provided. Are you playing music while I'm doing the close out? You is, and now
no, I was queuing up something. Tell you act like you ain't hear that.
How we gonna act like we didn't hear it? All of us heard it.
No, but y'all keep saying what you saying. If y'all got something out of this, don't get off track. Don't pay no attention to me.
Well, if y'all got something out of this, please go on and share it with someone who basically you feel that would have an opinion about it. Someone you think that is against it, of course. Someone who you think is all for it. So, like I said, next week we talking about the ladies. Go ahead, share it out, bring them on in. Thank you all this evening. Thank you for coming to Live and Direct. Until next time, keep it real, keep it respectful, and we'll see you in the next conversation.
And all I got to say is, I don't even want to say it because just asking for a friend teased me. And so did somebody else on the live. But hey, for real, hope you have a blessed and prosperous rest of your evening. As always, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I guarantee you. I will be doing a members only live stream this week, Monday. I mean, today is Monday. Tuesday, tomorrow, I will be on this channel again tomorrow night, 7:35 p.m. Central Standard Time, doing how to start a Robinhood account from the beginning. I may even throw a couple of different scenarios that I use. I'm not a financial advisor. Thursday, I will have a special guest on the Experience with Rob. I used to call it an interview. It's now a conversation. This man has done 2,323 consecutive days of vlogs or some type of YouTube video. I'm not talking about shorts, videos. He's going to be on the channel Thursday. I've been knowing him probably since I've been on YouTube. He has a wealth of knowledge, and we're going to sit down and have a conversation. If you've never seen one of my conversations or interviews, you might want to stop by Thursday. Next Monday, live and direct. Tanya got a full schedule. 91 subscribers. When I click off here, if it's 91 subscribers still, I'm going to go live again and just call everybody out. No, I'm not. I'm kidding.
All I need is 91.
She needs 91. And y'all, thank y'all. Would there be a Rod and Tanya without YouTube? Yes. Would there be a live and direct, a TNT Connect or Points Blank experience without the viewers, subscribers, channel members? No, there would not be. So we thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. And yes, Tanya, I was playing music because you know what time it is. We got to get out of here, y'all. This is a product of my latest creation, Soulful Southern Sounds. And much love, y'all. Until the next time, I'm going to throw this thing up here, but we're going to get it.
Yeah.
We ain't mad at all.
Yeah. His eyes on finances,
Her hands control the pause.
counted by the minute.
Then we walk through the doors.
Serious topics,
Thought-provoking.
his thoughts, her thoughts.
We keep it potent.
Lots of fun, no drama.
Every episode is smashed.
They try to play it light.
But we bring the truth of class.
Rod and Tanya,
Live and direct.
speak it plain.
Earn that respect.
Don't come soft
Don't come fake.
when we step in.
The room don't break.
Points blank, event yours.
Points blank. Event yours.
They don't enter rooms.
They kick down doors.
Are they ballin'? Are they paid?
Let us see those checks.
Forget the power and the money.
We command respect.
Yeah, he brings the pressure.
She brings the proof.
Clean little debate.
With a big picture truth.
We got opinions.
We got receipts.
Laugh through the headlines.
Then we hit the streets.
Timmy talk slick.
Y'all know that's trash.
We cut through the noise.
And we move too fast.
Rod and Tanya,
Live and direct.
speak it plain.
Earn that respect.
Don't come soft
Don't come fake.
when we step in.
The room don't break.
Points blank, event yours.
Points blank. Event yours.
They don't enter rooms.
They kick down doors.
Are they ballin'? Are they paid?
Let us see those checks.
Forget the power and the money.
We command respect.
Yeah,
Respect,
yeah,
respect,
yeah.
respect.
No small talk,
No small.
no fake shine.
Real conversation.
Every single time,
Laugh a little.
think a lot.
Say it with your chest.
That's the shot.
That's the shot.